Tonight's greatness in barbecue entertainment is partnered with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, the Barbecue Store, Chupacabra Throwdown, Team Kosmos Q Products, Full Printing Wraps and Graphics, We Branded Promotion, Texas Oil Dust, Team Rectech, Texas Original Charcoal Company, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, Pinkerton Pit Barbecue, Mr. King Sharpening Services, Smoke and Magic, the All Fired Up Cook-Off, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Half-Fast Cooker, and the Chopping Block in Webster and Victoria.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that.
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey, we got any more beer in here?
Ooh. Ah.
What's up? I'm Kosmo, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. What's up? I'm Kosmo, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. What's up, family? This is the Barbecue Dad, Jody Flanagan, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show, baby. Lucky you, you old SOB.
Well, hello there. I'm Dennis Butterworth with Warpig Barbecue, but you can call me Butter, and you're listening and watching the So Smoking Gooder Show with Rob Arocha.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1, let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smoking Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smoking Gooder Show starts now.
All right, what is up, Gooder Gang? Thank you, guys and gals, affectionately known as the Gooder Gang, for tuning in tonight. It is Wednesday, a little after 8 o'clock, January 15th, 2025. Already starting off the season strong. We just had the CBA World Championships. We've got rodeo season just ahead. All of the big contests are starting as soon as you turn that page. Actually, Wade Carpenter and the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads kicked that off last month. So lots of big ass contest coming our way in the competition barbecue scene. My name is Robert Rocha, as our wonderful announcer guy said. I am coming to you from the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters, and I thank you very much. However you're checking us out, either YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor. Ty's going to mention this later again in the show. Hit that thumbs up button. We need to get that algorithm working for us, and I appreciate it. If you're watching, however you're checking us out, thank you so much. It is right after 8, and I did tell we got a jam-packed show for you tonight. We're going to introduce a new special co-host. I'm excited to have him join the show, see what comes about for this. We've got Mr. Greg Scallan from Kosmos Q on for tonight. And then, of course, Chris Bitner with Cooks of Hazzard. There they are right there, all checking us in. But before we do all of that, let me bring producer Ty in here, and we'll get this show started. What's up, Ty?
What's up, Gooder Gang? What's up, Rob?
How are you? Do we want to discuss what's been going on with Ty lately?
I mean, I think most people that know me know that I've had some a lot of health and ailments and things like that, and I've just I've had some back trouble and things like that. So been down for the last couple of weeks, but I missed last week's show. But I did my show last night with the guys. Everything was good, so should be good today.
Well, you're looking mighty fine in that hat right there. I can tell you're still dropping LBs. Hopefully, you were already dropping before any of this happened. So I'm happy to see you look good. I'm glad to hear you're on the mend right now. I gotta hook you up with one of these. Look at this shirt. Look at this shirt from the barbecue store and We Branded Promotions. These are the barbecue homie shirts. I handed out quite a few of them at the CBA World Championship last week, but more to come. Let me flex real quick. Let me flex. I got to flex. And so if you haven't ordered some of them, or if you did pre-order, those are going out this week. If I didn't already give it to you at the CBA World Championships. And then of course, I'll see some of you guys in San Antonio next week. But if you still want to get in, you are welcome to do so. Check us out on Venmo, So Smoking Gooder Show, and you can get your shirt for $25. And they look great. They feel great. They are Gildan soft style shirt. Shout out to Julie Stanley with We Branded Promotions. She did an amazing job. Got them to us on Friday. So we're all happy about that. All right, let's bring in the special co-host of the evening for tonight. And we are talking about none other than Mr. Shane LeClair from Damn Yankee, Texas Barbecue. What is up, my man? Welcome to the show.
Man, thank you. I'm flattered and, lack of a better word, honored to be here. There's so many good people out there, but thank you.
Well, I love what you're doing on social media. You're very you are an idiot. If that's what the words you want to use, I say you're a lot of entertainment. You produce a lot of fun. You a lot of thought-provoking comments on there. Have you done hot dogs, mayonnaise on hot dogs? Have you done that yet?
No, I do. I think up in the Northeast is French fries and mayonnaise, but no, mayonnaise don't go on no damn hot dog.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You better ask that question, or just say mayonnaise don't belong on a hot dog.
Don't make me come down there.
You'll see how many get on your ass about that. Well, welcome to the show. I like your little tagline, rookie co-host. Yes, this is your first time to be a special co-host on the show. You've watched the show. Eddie does a fine job. We're not replacing him by any means, but he couldn't make it tonight. So let's get Shane in here. I thought that'd be a lot of fun.
Man, I really appreciate it. And I literally just did like a 15-second audible before you put me on, because for some reason my computer went to crap and I switched to my phone, but hopefully it's coming through okay.
Perfect.
And sounds okay. Okay,
this
good.
Is perfect. You sound good. You look good. What do you are you nervous? You don't sound nervous. You're not nervous.
No, I get nervous. No. Only time I get nervous is when my wife's upset.
Well, please introduce yourself as a new co-host. Damn Yankee, Texas Barbecue. Where you're from? How long you been in this kind of thing? And let's give everybody a little background that doesn't know Shane LeClair.
Man, so Shane LeClair, Damn Yankee, Texas Barbecue. I've been doing competition barbecue since about 2020. Started doing this originally from upstate New York, Newburgh, New York. That's where the Damn Yankee comes from, because y'all can't get rid of me. But I've been here in North Texas for 28 years. And I didn't learn how to cook barbecue until I came to Texas. So Because barbecue up in New York back in the 80s was hot dogs and hamburgers on a grill. So, I mean, they finally learned what barbecue is up that way, but it's nothing like what it is down here. So, yeah. And obviously, I think a lot more people know who Fireball Lacey is than they know who I am, and they love her and tolerate me, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think Greg will say something about that here
Oh, yeah.
when we get him on. But yes, your wife, you guys are a lot of fun, man. You got a lot of
Thank you.
fun on the trail. You've added to this eclectic group of people that are competition barbecue cooks. You guys have fit it right in. Everybody fits in, man. Everybody brings a little something to the table, and you guys are awesome, man. It's fun to see you guys at a contest. Fun to talk to you guys, hang out with you guys, and not only that, you're a badass. You had a badass weekend this past weekend. What do you think about that, my man?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, obviously we've cooked a lot the last 2 years, and then coming into this year, we had a little bit more confidence just because we finally leveled off our recipes and stopped making such extreme changes back and forth and this, that, and the other. We're making little tweaks now, and our cooks and our results are getting way more consistent. You know, for a while there, I mean, Donald Keene will tell you middle of the pack at best was the best I could do all last year, middle of the pack at best. And then finally something just clicked and we hit a couple GCs in August. And ever since then, we've just kind of been getting closer and closer to the top 25 percentile instead of middle of the pack. I mean,
Yeah.
now granted, I'll probably go to New Caney this weekend and finish middle of the pack at best.
That's
But I
barbecue.
mean, that's barbecue, man. You know, I mean, I just missed a rib call this weekend. I had a 16th place rib, had a 12th place chicken, 3rd place brisket, 102nd place pork, and we loved our pork. Now, granted, I could have filled my box more, but our pork was good, but not 102nd place. But it is what it is. I mean, but that's barbecue. I mean, this weekend I could get a 1st place pork and suck in everything else. I mean, it's just barbecue, you know. But me and my wife decided the last year and a half, as long as we're having fun, we're going to keep doing it. And when it stops being fun, man, we're done. But it's fun. The barbecue family, the friends we've made, the people we hang out with, like everybody texted this week, hey, when are you going to New Caney? Hey, when are we going to hang out? I mean, blah, 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 blah. Like I love everybody wanting to hang out with everybody, you know?
Awesome. Well, we're going to talk more in-depth barbecue a little later in the show. But first, you watch the show. You know what we do. We give shout outs to the people who support us and watch
Absolutely.
the show, and they are called the Gooder Gang. Producer guys, I'm going to read a few. I'm going to ask you to read a few.
Man, I got to put my glass on now. I'm on my phone.
And just relax, have a little fun. Carlos Calzada, he said, sing it, Frank.
Hey, that's my
Go
New York
Yankees. That's the last and first time I'll say go Yankees on there. Mr. Keene, sharpening service. That's Jimmy Edmondson. Have you used his services yet on the trail?
I haven't. I mean, I got a guy that comes up here in my house and does them for me. But I mean, I probably need to hit him up this week.
This guy's awesome.
I've heard
He
it's good things.
does a great job. The Dude Barbecue. What's up, Gooder Gang? West Reed. What's up, Wes? I just said West. I did accidentally. Wes Reed. Christian Contreras. So this man, y'all heard me talk about him. He had a major accident about a year and a half ago. He has since recovered. He was at CBA World Champions, had a big old 8th place brisket. Congratulations, Christian Contreras. ZZ Top fan, even all. Nicho Arredondo, what is happening, my man? We got Animal House Barbecue. What's up, y'all? You want to read a few? Go ahead. Sing it, Frank.
Oh, there's my boy MC, Chase Vincent. What's up? All out in West Texas. Ooh, Steve Quint. What's up, Gooder Gang?
That's a new one for me as well.
Oh, there's old Corby. Man, Corby, that dude crazy. We got Barry Gunner. What's up, fellas?
Yep.
Twisted D. Oh, there's Donnie.
There's DJ Donnie in the house. Did
Brandon
a phenomenal
Perriman.
job.
There's my boy that missed the GC by one bad call, and like me, Serge G. What up, Serge?
What's up, Serge? Sam Demerit, Two Sauce Birdies, Larry Vaughn checking in from Rolling Office in North Jersey. Sean Trainer, Sup Barbecue Gangstas. Lucas, good afternoon. I believe he's in Australia. Sam Freeze, I got to see Sam for quite a few weekends now. I love it. Aaron Leslie, what's up, bitches? What's up?
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron's in the house. Colin McElroy, he is with the Texas Barbecue Bash, doing well, killing it as well out there. You know Jared McCrory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's Lorenzo. I missed the name there. Lorenzo, what's up? Thank you very much. I smell the reefer. I don't know. G Waltz. I got to actually meet G Waltz. Up, fuckers. So smoking. Let's go. Eyes red. Oh, that may be the reefer he's talking about. Stephen Rozicki. What's up, my man? How are you? James Dodson. You guys, what do you know about James Dodson? What do you know about James Dodson?
I got them high socks at awards, and his wife Erica's awesome.
That's right. They're good people, great people, in fact. Tony Tanache, one of the co-hosts of the So Smoking Gooder Show. I'm so hard right now. Okay. Right. Anthony Katea, what's up, my man? There's big Leonard Love, my man. How are you, Leonard?
What's up, Honky?
How are you? What's up, Honky? Michael Sistrunk in the house. What's going on? John Rodriguez. There's Wes Garrett, producer of the Shiggin' Fried Show, checking in. And just here to see Shane LeClair stubble and stutter. No, he'll be fine. Lewis, who am I missing here that hasn't got a comment? Anna Bryce, what's up, Anna? Anna did well. Anna and Scotty from East Texas Smokers. Melody Vincent, we missed you, young lady. We missed you out there. Bradley Coulter, that's with Smoking Magic. I wish I could see him.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I wish I could see him this weekend because I will be in Kansas City this weekend. I'll talk about that here in just a minute.
Man.
Freezing my balls off. What else we got here?
Red wear long pants again.
I'm definitely wearing pants, like 3 of them. Ricardo Nieto from Los Gordos checking in. Bobby Delgado. Man, you guys are all 84K checking in. Nick Payne.
Let's go.
AJ George, excuse me. Jennifer Hacker. Love you two crazy kids. Lacey LeClair. There's the ranch. Chicken Fried. There's Billy checking in. Wesley White. Michael Ramirez. Oh, my God. I told him 8:15, but the Gooder Gang's checking in. Stephen White. Lance Bracco, Buddy Northrup. There's John Tierna. What is up, my man? Or Turna. It is Turna. South Texas Blaze. CB Barboza. I'm calling you, CB. You're next, bro. You're next. I'm telling you. Robert Rocha is my hero. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that.
Hey,
easy,
Laura.
Rob. Laura Caldwell.
A great contest, man.
She did. And she'll be running the Hold 'em and Hit 'em contest.
She's running that
if
one.
You guys want to get it, we'll talk about that in the upcoming event segment. But she does a
that.
great job. I can't be there, Laura. I will be in Kansas City. Let's go here. Cesar Mejia, won Chicken of the Year, Team Chicken of the Year. David Moat, he is with the Barnyard Cook-Off. Big payouts out there.
Juan Soto.
There's the GC of the CBA World Championship, the newest world champion, Mr.
Big O.
Stephen Oler, Big O's. Mitchell Bedwell, excuse me, who dat?
Mitchell Bedwell.
Albert Valdez. My goodness. Okay. Austin Bitner, Ole Mitz. He's going to be no, that's the brother. Shaler, Choppa, all fired up cook-off coming up. Shaler. Brian Moyers, KC Masterpieces, Trash Sauce. You know what's probably the most selling sauce out there, though. Tongue Win, what's up? All right, let's get to the end of these things, Nick. Where are we missing? Pits and me off.
We're rolling tonight.
Erica Dodson, you got to shout out Erica. What's up? Mario Palacios, what's going on? Larry Whitley, and I think that's it. Gooder Gang, thank you,
man.
Thank you very much. They're checking. I think they're all checking in to see Shane, man. They're either they're checking in to see you, like somebody said, stumble or say something stupid or do something stupid. All of the above is going to happen tonight, and I want you to relax and just have a good time with it. All right.
We're hoping Lacey was going to be on with me. I know.
Well, I think Lacey's probably going to make an appearance. I hope here in a little while. We'll see.
Yeah, I've asked her to help me with a refill when I need one, so we'll see.
Well, there you go. All right, it's time to get our first guest of the evening. We got 2 tonight. First one is new to Kosmos Q product. We're going to talk to him about his new role with Kosmos. He's got lots to add, lots to fill us in what's going on with Kosmos Q. You know, I use that product religiously. You guys know about that. I've been a big loyal follower of Kosmos for a number of years now. It's a big part of my arsenal. It's a big part of my success. Let's bring him on right now. We're talking about Greg Scallan with Kosmos Q. Welcome into the show, my man. First timer as well for you. Got a lot of first timers. I love bringing first timers, first time co-hosts, first time guests, and another one first time guest later in the show. How are you doing, Greg?
I'm doing great, guys. How are y'all?
We're doing well. I hear you got fireworks with you.
Does that
Did it work?
It's not working now. Of course
Oh.
not.
Now, hey, so I want to start. This is my first time on the show, Rob, but I do watch the show, and I do realize that a requirement to be on the show is to have a little something extra in your cup. So
there you go, bro.
I got a little Woodford Reserve Kosmos Q whiskey here. So just want to let y'all know I got a little something extra in my cup.
What makes it Cosmos Q whiskey?
Well, he bought a barrel of Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
And and then he had it all bottled up. So
literally
that's
his whiskey
barrel and nobody else's.
Literally his whiskey. What's going on with Cos, man? Well, first off, we'll get to that. But what's going on with you, man? Talk about your new role with Cosmos. It's pretty cool. You've been. Well, I don't want to put words. Let's go. Let's hear your story, your Cosmos story, please.
So I've been with Team Cosmos, going on 6 years now. I've worked for the company on the side doing shows and cooking and demonstrations and classes and of course competitions when I was doing competitions. And so I've accepted a job with Cosmos Q as the new director of operations. So starting February 17th, I will be the director of operations with Cosmos Q, and the company is growing at a very fast rate. And so they wanted to bring me on to take on that role, and I accepted immediately. And I couldn't be more excited and proud to work for a great company.
Well, we're excited to have you on there. So director of operations, what does that all entail? What are you going to be responsible for exactly?
So my responsibilities will include overseeing the office and warehouse direct to consumer. I'll be working with co-packers to make sure that our co-packers have our stuff in distribution centers to get to the grocery stores and stores that we sell our product to, as well as overseeing Team Cosmos. So I'll still be the Team Cosmos coordinator, which is what I've been for the past year. And then I'm also responsible for events that we go to. So demonstrations, cooks, things like that, classes. I'm responsible for kind of setting that up, getting that stuff ready, getting to those places and cooking and talking about the brand.
Awesome. Well, a lot of people have not concerns, but questions, right? They have questions. They're seeing some changes going on with Cosmos, especially here in the competition barbecue world. A lot of us know about Darian and Kosmo and everything that they represent. We all love that, but we're also seeing less of him a little bit. So we're, a lot of us have questions like what's going on. Can you shed a little bit of light about what's going on with Cosmos specifically and where the brand is going?
Yeah. And he put out a video a while back. And he let everybody know that Cosmos Q took on, a partner, and we're growing the business. And I think with, and he said it in the video, you can go watch it on YouTube. He built this company from, his hallway closet in his house to, a Fortune 500 company. And I think just, anyone that does that and oversees and runs the company and builds it up himself, from scratch with a great group of people, it just got to the point where, it wore him out. And so, he just decided, hey, I'm going to take a step back a little bit and take a breather. And by doing that, he also did an amazing thing by giving other people opportunities. So, for instance, he asked me to do some of the YouTube videos, which I have out. Mark Ashby, some other people to do some social media and content creation, things like that. So he kind of helped us at the same time promote the company and try something new at the same time while he was just trying to take a deep breath. Let me be very clear about this because I've heard this all over the place. He's still with the company. He's still there every day, right? He's at the warehouse. He is involved. He's not. He didn't go anywhere. And a lot of people have been like, oh, the company sold out and all this and it's going to go downhill. And it's just the opposite. I mean, we are growing. This past year, our sales rate was the highest it's ever been. So. He's not going anywhere. He is going to come back behind the camera eventually. We just got a bunch of stuff going on right now, and he just wanted to kind of take a step back. So,
Tony says, I can tell Greg is still on 90-day probation. He still has his shirt sleeves. You're not there yet where you cut them off yet. Another one that I see quite a bit on social media representing Kosmo is my boy Tung Nguyen. He's been doing a lot of stuff. It seems like he's like incorporating a lot of the seasonings and Kosmos products into like everyday meals for everybody. So it seems like we're kind of, which is awesome. The competition guys, we all know about the product. Shane, I'm sure you probably got some of your product in your trailer. I do quite a bit of this product, but it's fun to see the product being used in like everyday meals for family type stuff. And I see that we can kind of see what's going on with that as well through the videos.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of bringing Tongue in. So Tongue is doing research and development for the company, and that's what we're doing. We're growing, and so as we grow, we want to try to expand and go into all areas. And like I said, research and development and trying new things so that the company can grow even bigger and better, and have more of an array of not just necessarily barbecue, grilling, things like that, but we want to try to expand as much as we can, and that's a big part of what Tongue's doing for us.
All right, cool. So, Shane, you have any questions to Greg about Kosmos?
Man, Kosmos has been great. I mean, Moisture Magic's been a staple. I mean, for a long time. The barbecue league. A lot of people have watched Reagan's chicken leg video, and of course, he talked about Moisture Magic. And I know almost everybody and their mother ran it for a long time. But no, Kosmos has been around for a long time. My boy Justin West has always talked great about you guys. I told you that earlier, and no, man, you guys kind of know. You guys know what you're doing up there.
Justin's a rib stud, that's for damn sure.
I don't even know what y'all from Oklahoma though, right? Oh man,
based out of Oklahoma. It's where it started. It's where we're at.
Is that too north for you, Shane?
Man, I can see Oklahoma storms from my backyard, but I mean, I am still. Like I said, I mean, I'm damn Yankee Texas barbecue. I ain't from Texas. Just got here quick as I could, but.
Let's see, Greg, we have a few more minutes, but anything you want to mention before we start talking about Team Kosmos and what your role with that, and like how people can what you're expecting from Team Kosmos type thing?
Yeah, so with Team Kosmos, what we decided this year to kind of go a different angle with our Team Kosmos teams, and what we mean by that is so everyone in the competition circuit obviously knows about Kosmos Q, right? So with our teams this year, which we're going to announce the first week of February, our 2025 Team Kosmos teams, what we've decided to do this year is use our Team Kosmos teams to help build a culture of barbecue with Kosmos Q. So, yes, of course, we want our competition teams to do well, social media influencers, things like that. We're going to push more this year with our teams to do more product reviews, more videos, more things like that, more interaction with our customer base, and try to build a culture of barbecue with Kosmos Q. And we're not taking on any new teams this year. We've got our base teams for this year, and we're going to see how this goes. And then later this fall into 2025, we're going to open up to add more teams after we kind of get settled and situated with really what we're wanting to accomplish with our Team Kosmos team. So we're really excited about that. Rod, obviously you've been invited back with us for 2025 and glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything that you do for the brand. And so we thank you very much.
Yeah. So if people, maybe they're not on Team Kosmos for 2025, but what is somebody as yourself being, part of Kosmos, what are you looking for teams that what maybe, 2026 is going to come real quick, 2023 was not that long ago, and we're in 25, right? So 26 is going to be here before we know it, and you're going to be looking at this in probably 6 months. You're going to be looking at teams. What can they do to get on your radar? Or what can they do to maybe, put themselves out there for Team Kosmos?
Yeah, and what I'm going to talk about real quick about that is I've been asked that question numerous times, and this is not just for Kosmos Q. This is for any sponsor. So if anyone out there is new into competition barbecue or new into sponsorship, I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can. You need to use the product. Use the product first. Post about it without being prompted. Show that you like the product, and then reach out. Obviously, we see our social media. When you post that and you tag us, we see that. So it's very easy for us to see and keep up with who is doing what. And then after a while, just send us an email. You can email me or info@KosmosQ. And just say, hey, I've been using your stuff. I've been, promoting you on social media. Maybe, just wanted to give you a shout out if there's anything I can do for the company. I think the problem is with sponsorships and these companies is even as big as we are and we're growing, it still costs a lot of money for us to sponsor a team, even with just product, right? So, we really can't, people that just want free product or want to use the brand to just promote themselves and not promote the brand, or help us build that culture, we're not going to consider. And to be honest with you, probably any other sponsor, whether it be in the barbecue world or any other sponsor you may pick up on the barbecue trail, is going to feel the same way. So that's the best advice I can give to anyone that wants to be a Team Kosmos member for next year, or any other sponsor, is to use the product and promote it, and don't look like you're just looking for free stuff, or to use the brand to promote yourself.
Hashtags are important, right? You look for those, right? And
Absolutely.
so, and also being tagged in that stuff. So
Absolutely.
no, that's good advice, because a lot of people ask that. They ask us as well. How do you get noticed? How do you get some of these, people that, obviously you got to love the product and feel like you want to support it and get behind it. And that's going to go a long way. If you're not going to push something that you're really half-hearted into. So really find something you really love, and then use it, promote it, do well with it, and see what happens. As a cop cook, right? As a home cook, man, just use it and
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The one thing, Rob, just one thing. There's two different markets, right? You got the competition cooks who do buy quite a bit more than the home cooks, but obviously, if you guys follow me on social media, I cook a lot. Competitions, I cook a lot. I did 34 last year, but at home, I cook a lot. I do a lot of Italian food. I cook a lot, and I post a lot, but I understand and appreciate sponsors that you guys are investing in a person because you want some market share. And there's a whole lot of market share out there with a whole lot of rubs. And there's a whole lot of rubs that are really good. But when somebody extends the olive branch to you, that person should do their due diligence to kind of say, hey, I use this and it's good and this is why, in competition and at home. Because like I said, it's two different markets. And I've got a lot of friends that use a lot of stuff at home just because I've said, hey, this is good, and they like it too, but it really is people not just looking for free shit, but saying, hey, I like this stuff and I want to use this stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always said you can tell the difference between two people, someone that may use the product and someone that believes in the product. And if they both talk about that product, you can tell which one believes in it and which one just uses it. And so and that's a big selling point for us, is that love and that passion. This is a competition show, obviously. But like I said, we're building a culture with Team Kosmos. So we may bring people on that aren't just competition barbecue teams. So that's where that comes in.
Yeah, and hopefully this isn't only a lot of it, majority, probably 75, 80% of it is comp, but we do want to bring in some of these guys just that want to learn about barbecue. So appreciate you coming on, Greg, and sharing a little bit about Kosmos. And we'll get you on a little later during the year once you get established in there, and bring you and maybe some tongue, and or hopefully get Darian back on. He's been on the show once before. It was a good time. He said, yeah, I got you. I was telling him, I was like, man, how long is this? It goes about an hour, and he's like, well, we'll do about 30 minutes or so. And he went 2 hours. He went 2 hours. He had such a blast. I was like, are you cool? And he's like, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm drinking. Let's have a good time. And that's what we love about the product. You got somebody like Darian. It's one of us. He started as a comp cook, and, like you said, he pushed product. And so to see somebody like that, and we see a lot of them now, I can think of Phil, Bill, and Fred, people that are pushing their products out there that started out as comp cooks, and hopefully, they get as big as Kosmos is right now, to where you're having this, say sold, whatever it may be, but hopefully that's the dream for a lot of these guys. And so thanks for coming on and sharing a little bit about what you got going on with Kosmos. I'm excited for you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. And so I'll get you on a little later as well. And we'll, once you want to bring on, and maybe we'll talk about Team Kosmos later on, the group, the teams that you have. So that'd be fun too. So.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Greg. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is Greg Scallan with Kosmos Q Products, Director of Operations. It's pretty cool. Sounds very fancy. And, he started out doing what we're doing. He just, like I said, 6 years ago, started out using the product, become a Team Kosmos member, and now he's working for them. That's pretty cool. That is very cool. And I know he just left a real estate job to join that. So good for him. Good for him. All right. We're a little 5 minutes behind. We'll get him on just a second. Bitner has been chomping at the bit, pun intended, to get on the show for that. But Shane, you're doing a great job, man. You're settling in. You asked a good question. I like this. This is awesome. You having fun?
Yeah, I'm just trying not to over talk. Lacey keeps coming in, going, "Stop! Don't talk too much." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
No,
I got it.
talk. I don't want to talk too much. I'd rather somebody else talk. Talk. It's all good.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with the comments up here on my computer. So if you see me reaching up, that's what I'm trying to do, because I see Tony keeps talking shit, and
I love Tony.
about
I love Tony.
about,
But this troll here, I'm sure, maybe they're not. If you aren't, I apologize. You look like you're really hairy and tight.
who, me?
I'm sure it's you. Could be me. Could be me. The other comment was, "Oh, Shane." Okay, never mind.
Come back, Shane. What was it? Do I need to roll back up and see what it was?
No, it's posted down below. Look at this. Is that a friend of yours?
Oh my gosh. I have no idea who the hell that is.
It's probably a troll. If producer Ty can go in and just block him. No,
Man,
actually leave them on
down there.
Leave them on for a minute. We'll see. Could get even more funny, but that was
Trump 2024. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was nice. Darian brought the right dude on the team. All right, genius. There it is right there. All right, Kevin Hernandez. What's up, my man? Kevin Hernandez, Bud Brown, Tony, Jeff Dennison. What's up, my man? I haven't seen Jeff. Boy, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I hope you're doing well. All right. Twisted D. That was a crazy comment. All right. There it is. All right, Ty. Let's get ready to bring in our guest of the evening. This guy, you talk about him, Shane. You know this guy very well. Let's go. Bring him on.
Old Bitner. Bitner's crazy. His wife is a lot of fun, just like Fireball Lacey. But no, Bitner's, man, he's a damn good cook, and he's been hustling and getting after it. And unfortunately, I think this weekend he got the damn Yankee curse where he finished middle of the pack. But I mean, he had a really good cook. I mean, I want to say top 30, I think, or something in the world. I mean, that's not bad against that field that was there this weekend. But I mean, I was there when he won GC last year in Paris, and man, Chris got it going on. He knows what he's doing.
All right, let's bring him on. We're talking about the pit master behind the cooks of Hazzard, Mr. Chris Bitner. Bring him on, Ty. There he is. Welcome to the show, my man.
Yeah, it's a shit show now.
It's a shit show now, and that's
welcome to the shit show.
This is why we do it, man. Let's have some fun tonight. Chris, welcome to the show, man. First time on. I love having first-time guests. Got a first-time co-host. This is awesome, man. Welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself to the Gooder Gang. I know you watch all the time and you're in the Gooder Gang, and I appreciate that very much, like sincerely, very much. But let's go. Let's do this.
So I'm Chris Bitner with the Cooks of Hazzard barbecue team. My wife is really the real leader of the team, but she didn't want to be on camera. So there she is.
There she is. Tell her to drink more. We'll get her on.
I'm working on it.
Oh, where are you from, Chris? Where are you out of?
So we're kind of halfway between Fort Worth and Waco now, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Not quite Central Texas, but not quite North Texas either.
Is that Bosque County?
Yeah, Bosque County. Yeah, kind of by Lake Whitney, out that way.
So say it again. Not you're North Texas, but where? What?
Well, we're almost to Central Texas, kind of. We're halfway between Fort Worth and Waco.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Very nice.
Lake Whitney.
Lake Whitney. All right. I make that trip all the time going to the Royal. I go up to Waco and then I go through Fort Worth and then on.
You drive right past us.
Right there. You by the Slovakian sausage area, that's West Texas, somewhere.
Kinda.
All right.
Kinda.
Okay. I know exactly.
Not far.
I know where that is. So you've been grinding. How long? When did you start doing this thing?
I think we started in 2015, I guess.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we cooked a couple comps in 2015, 2016. Didn't really start getting serious about it till probably 2018, I guess, somewhere in there. So yeah, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was 2015 when we got started.
So 15 to 18, you're just having a good time and cooking and seeing what happens.
2, 3, 4 of them a year,
Okay, yeah, that's just to me. That's hell. Now you've already eclipsed that in 3 months.
Yeah.
So for what you did in four years. So what causes a team to just say, okay, let's start taking this serious? What was that? What flipped that switch for Cooks of Hazzard?
Well, we started out kind of some friends of ours did some competitions every now and then and kind of talked us into it. So we did one. Obviously, thought I knew how to cook barbecue until we started doing competitions, and realized pretty quick that we didn't know what we were doing. So cooked 2 or 3 of them. Finally got a walk, and I was hooked from there. So we did as many as we could, but turned out, like I said, be 3, 4, maybe 5 a year. And then started running around with this guy named Chris Hatcher, and he kind of lit a fire under my ass. Watching him walk every single weekend and GC everything he went to. And so that's kind of what jump started us to start trying to kind of chase a little more than what we were originally.
Did he teach you the 3-2-1 method on ribs that he runs to?
That's the first thing he taught me.
Somebody saw. Was that you that said something about? Who said that about 3-2-1 ribs? That was Shane.
Yeah.
Well, Hatch started messing with me about 3-2-1, and then so it's just been a nonstop running.
That is, that's the biggest false out there in barbecues. That 3-2-1 ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're cooking 5-hour ribs and they're open for 3, I mean, you're done at that point. But then you wrap them for another 2, and then you sauce them for 1. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the smoke 3, in the wrap for 2, back on the smoke for 1, set and sauce. Yeah.
6-hour ribs.
Yeah.
I mean,
mine are done in 2.5.
Chris was there. I won a nice purse in Paris with 2.5-hour ribs.
I need those notes.
Come on.
It was nice. It was nice. But I get it. Maybe you're cooking on a drum smoker back in the day at 200 degrees, you remember when we're starting.
How do you run a drum at 200?
Not a drum offset. Sorry, you're running something, whatever. Yeah, you can't run a drum at 200 unless you're like, oh shit, I forgot to, I closed it and it's done. But yeah, that 3-2-1 method. If anyone's new here, listening, we hopefully have some backyarders here. Don't do the 3-2-1. You're gonna have the darkest, most just overdone ribs that you can doing that method. But
bitter ribs, not Bitner ribs, but bitter.
Yeah, you all of that too. No, so Hatcher, he's a big influence for both of you guys. He's a great cook. I love him.
Yeah,
I would say he's an influence. He's a ball buster.
He's a ball
Just
buster.
when to try to beat him was all it was.
Yeah.
I am loving the influx of North Texas cooks. It used to only be, the Valley had a big following. They still do. Down south, a lot of those guys are amazing cooks. Central Texas, Houston has some really good cooks. You have West Texas out there. North Texas is kind of like a forgotten area. I feel, maybe you guys don't get offended. That's the way I feel starting out. But now we're seeing a lot of you guys, the North Texas crew, come down and kill it at Shane just did a great job at the World Championship, man.
Man, I appreciate it, but like I said, I always say I got lucky. I mean, because man, I think I have a good cook sometimes, and I get my teeth kicked in, literally. But no, I mean, it's just you got to get lucky. You got to cook good food and have a whole lot of luck, no matter if it's 100 teams or 30 teams. Because it's subjective.
You're probably going to piss somebody off, but who are the players up there in North Texas? Who are your influences, or who are some of the Billy Badasses up there in North Texas?
Well, I mean, you got the Limp Brisket with James and Erica. I mean,
yes,
Erica is a way better chicken cook than James. Don't ever let him tell you different. But I mean, we've got Justin West, who's a badass. He's been doing it forever. You got Tiny E Timesh, who's world brisket champion.
World champion.
I mean, we've got Stephen Peacock. I mean, that guy he does so good in Outlaw. The dude cooks out of the bed of an F-150 and whoops everybody's ass, and it's like, I mean, there's a lot of good cooks, I mean, up this way, but a lot of them stick up this way and cook the Outlaws, because, to 3, 4, 5 hours south, just, I mean, it ain't all that convenient all the time,
Right.
for those of us that have the trailer that we can sleep in and, I mean, it's comfortable, it's a little bit easier and it's, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good cooks up this way.
So we've had back-to-back North Texas teams. Last week we had Stephen White with Meat Shots. He's another one that's doing real well out there and grinding at it. I saw somebody posted, you mentioned, there he is, Little Gringo, Tiny E, was just doing it. Man, somebody just crossed my mind. Of course, Hatcher. Cody Allenbar, where's he from?
He's north too. He kicks everybody's ass too.
Yeah.
I think you and he can see eye to eye on a lot of things.
he's actually even shorter than I am to me. But he's a great cook in his own right. He goes to Barbecue Austin, does well. He goes to Houston, does well. Cody's a good another cook. No, there's a lot of great, now North Texas is part of, they've got their set of cooks, man. I'd love to have a regional kind of setup of a contest, right? West Texas boys, South Texas, Central Texas, East Texas.
Softball, we used to do that. They called it North versus South, and it got pretty heated. But barbecue, I don't think would be that bad. But Cody and Justin, I think, are actually putting on a class together, and they have one more person in there. Each one of them's doing a meat or whatever.
Barbecue Daddies. He won brisket this past the American Royal. So
they're all putting a class on together too. If somebody wants to go take a class on some Texas barbecues, they're putting one on. So,
yep. Somebody mentioned it. Is it Sweet Baby Ray's or is it Kraft Masterpiece? What are they using up there for sauce? I hear Wendy. I'm just kidding. So you've been at the grind, like you said, those first couple years, and you got serious about it. But what's helped you? What's because I feel like I'm as somebody that keeps track of who's winning, who's doing well, and whatnot. Doing this show, we do the winners each and every week with the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap up recap. So I'm aware of who's doing well. I see you guys doing well. So what helped you turn that corner?
I mean, I think first and foremost, just cooking more. The more you cook, the better you're going to be. The
100%.
more consistent you're going to be. It's really hard to take 2-3 months off and come back and, expect to do, be in the top 5 or whatever. I mean, it can happen. It happens all the time, but it's hard to do. And we've taken some classes, taken a couple of barbecue champs classes online. Just took Robert Smith's class that he had there in Hempstead. Those always help. So, between just cooking more and a couple of classes, a little bit of help here and there from some of my barbecue homies.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Always is nice.
So you had some classes. You just mentioned Robert Smith. I know I saw you there. Any others you've taken? I know you mentioned. I'm sorry. I was trying to read.
We took one a couple of years. I don't know. It's probably 2017, maybe. Mike Davis. I don't know if anybody remembers him.
Yeah, a lot of bull barbecue.
A lot of bull back in the day. When he retired, he
legend
put out some classes. Yeah, we went up to Arkansas and took his class. Even though we were cooking IBCA at the time, and it was more of a KCBS class, but he started in IBCA, so we went up there and took that deal. And then, like I said, the barbecue champs and then Robert's class, and then whatever I can sneak out of Shane or Hatcher's trailer.
Very nice. We were not going to get into recipes a little later, but we will talk to some techniques.
Sure.
What do you feel like what are you most confident in right now cooking?
Probably ribs.
Okay.
They've been over the last year, they've been our most consistent category probably.
How about you, Shane?
Man, ribs for me have been like a light switch. They're on one week, they're off one week. Yeah. But we've been really consistent over the last two and a half years. Chicken, like we just if we're gonna get a call, 9 out of 10 times it's probably chicken. But I've really put a lot of work into our brisket, and we're finally getting the tenderness. I mean, it's a tenderness game, but we're finally hitting that tenderness, Texas tender and brisket, and finally starting to hear our name called more in brisket. So I've been really working hard on brisket.
That's to me, that's the main one that I struggle with. So maybe we'll talk some brisket, and both of us, we can all talk chicken too as well, here or there. But Shane, you got a question or anything? I know you know him a little more personally than I do. Anything you want to add to old Bitner here?
Man, well, most of our questions revolve around drinking and our wives getting fireballed. So, I mean,
Well, let's hear one.
we don't talk a whole lot. So, actually, you know what's funny? It's a year ago this weekend when we were in New Caney. It's probably the first time we met y'all. No, it was Paris we met y'all. But then we did New Caney. And on Friday night, like, we don't go hard on Friday night because we got to cook Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Well, Friday night, Fireball Lacey showed up in fucking full force. The keg was out. It was Fireball Lacey like on a Saturday night, but on Friday night. And had Phil Breeden standing there with his little shaker and his beers going, oh man. I'm like, we don't do this on Friday night. Well, sure as shit, she goes to bed shit-faced, and I give her her Hot Pocket, her water, and her 2 Aleve, and I put her to bed. And this is when she used to wake up and help me with ribs in the morning. That was probably the start of her not helping me with ribs in the morning. And I think, Miss Wendy, I see you there on the left.
Sorry.
You got fireballed that night. Did you get fireballed that night?
I did, yes.
It was bad.
It was real bad.
Yeah.
There's pictures somewhere of it.
Oh, shit. It's funny. I was looking for a good picture of Bitner to post for the promo other than one he sent me. And then there's a photo of me at Paris singing Feliz Navidad. Thank goodness it's really not out there because I was just like, it's a bad picture.
I started to send you that one.
Yeah. I was funny because I was looking through your photos. I was like, oh, shit. Look at that photo right there. Good times, though, man. I had a great time in Paris, Texas.
Paris is fun. Paris is fun.
That was a
great comp, yeah.
That was a great one. What is y'all's favorite contest?
Ooh.
Bitner's first.
Ooh.
Shane, you think about it next.
Man, I don't know.
My favorite is Paris.
Yeah, Paris is a good one.
That's a good one for sure.
That's a good one. Yeah, I guess I'd say right now I'd say Paris.
All right. Friday night at Traders was the same shit with that fireball keg. There's South Texas Blaze. Erica Dodson says, Wendy says, sorry, not sorry. I loved Paris. That's my first time to cook it this past, it was just last month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, December.
Yeah, December.
Just last month. Great event. Loved it out there. A little further than I thought. Google Maps lied to me. But
was it 12 hours?
It felt like it. Felt like I was at the arriving at the racetrack when I got there. I was like, okay. But man, what a great event. Paul Allen is the promoter over there, and Laura Caldwell is the event rep. What a fun time. Just a good time. It is.
Paul does a great job. So for me, I'd have to say Paris and Weatherford, the Barnyard are kind of right there. Because they care about the cooks a lot too, but Paris and the Barnyard in Weatherford, Texas are great. And just as far as fun goes, the Austin Rodeo one is a great freaking time.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
That is a good time.
Yeah.
We are getting into rodeo season. I'm glad you mentioned that.
We are.
We just had the Briscoe Ranch cook-off at the Crossroads last month. That one kind of kicks off. The first part of the year are just all big contests, right? For us that cook CBA or what it may. But we got the Briscoe Ranch cook-off at the Crossroads. We just had the CBA. They had 150 teams. CBA World Championship, what do we have, 140 teams last weekend?
138, 139, 140, yeah, right there,
yeah. We got Hold'em and Hit'em this weekend. There's going to be probably 100-plus teams. And then we got San Antonio Rodeo next weekend. I'm going to be there. That's Lone Star. That's 300 teams. We got Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo coming up right behind that.
Hold on. You got Humble Rodeo.
I forgot Humble. Yes.
Humble Rodeo. 100-plus teams that filled up in 4 or 5 hours.
Always.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Smoking on the Rio, 100-plus teams. That's a world championship. Feels like a rodeo contest. So all of these ones, man, they come back to back to back to back. And shout out to the ones like Bill Purvis. He's done well in these ones, right? He's won Austin. He won San Antonio. Eddie Morales, he won Austin back to back. Our co-host just hit RGC this one. A lot of these guys, for whatever reason, we all know you got to cook good and you got to get freaking lucky as well, right? Because It's just so hard to win these 200 plus team contests. But some people just have a knack for that to where, they thrive well in these big contests, man. I want to find, I felt like I did well last week. I didn't get a call. They didn't hear my name, but I still wound up 15th, and I was real close to, being up there. But I'd much rather have a walk and finish 60th than no walks. And it was like, oh yeah, you finished 15th. Great job. I'm like, yeah, I got no money.
I remember in the middle of March last year, me telling Lacey, I'm like, I am so tired of these 100+ team comps because we just weren't really doing that well. Our cook wasn't as consistent. Hopefully we're going to have a better run this spring, but we'll see. But so far it started off okay, but yeah, we'll see. But the 100+ team comps, man, is exhausting because you've got to have good food and a lot of luck,
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that 30 team comp, like you can snag a call more often than not, hopefully, but yeah, the 100 team plus comps are they're fun, but they're a lot.
They're brutal. I've done well in some of those, the Royal Fourth Rib, some of the ones, this past week, 15th is great. You're 140 teams and you're right here. You're right there. Right. But it's just frustrating. But some of these guys seem to thrive in these big contests, and that's great. And I'd love to be one of those guys. I need to find. And my wife is like, "What are we doing wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. We were 15.
No, do the same shit next week. It'll be 15. Good.
Let's run it again." But it is something that kind of eats at you, right? But it makes you. You can either fold up and roll on, or just power through, and then you're gonna be there. You're just that wasn't your day. Your day's coming. So I encourage everybody to keep it going. I encourage myself. I'm talking to myself right now. Keep going, Rob, because
I ask you guys a question. Are you guys like me when you have a comp that you don't get a call, but you felt like you had good food? Do you start going through your scores and looking at your tables going, ooh, at least I beat him in brisket. Ooh, I beat him in chicken. Ooh. It's like, man, sorry, Fred, but there was one competition where I didn't get a call, and I'm like, ooh, I beat Fred Robles in brisket. I'm like, man, that's a moral victory for me. I ain't got a brisket hat yet, but I beat Fred Robles in brisket. Like, that's my moral victory, No,
you do. You take little victories up there, but for the most part, I'll look at who was on my table. And then I'll look at, I'm more concerned about the judges, right? I'll look at the judge number 3 and see where they were and see where my score lined up for them. And so, or, whatever it may be, if I know, like, we'll say Fred was on my table for brisket, right? And I'll look at what Fred scored per judge, and I'll see where I lined up on there. I'm not concerned too much about what he scored, but I know Fred cooks a good brisket, right? So if that judge liked his and didn't like mine, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Or if they like mine and didn't like his, okay. But then I look and see all the other scores, and so it's a mind game, and you can break it down. You can break it down so many different ways. You can go at it so many different ways. It's just, but it's all information. I love what CBA does. I love that we have the opportunity to go and see who was on our table, see which judge scored which. It's just something that's gonna just adds to, your
the feedback
score
is amazing.
100%.
Getting the feedback, yes. Bitner, are you going to change anything this weekend?
Nope.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nope. But yeah, to your point, Rob, that's what I love about CBA is the feedback and the data. Not that it's always 100% means anything, but you can put it all together over a season. And like you said, if judge number 6 gave me an 8 on brisket taste, but he gave you guys an 8 too, well, I don't feel so bad about that.
Exactly.
If he gave me an 8, gave you guys a 10, then maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not, but maybe I am. And you can study that throughout the season and kind of see if you're heading in the right direction or not.
But it's like on my pork table this weekend, I took 102nd in pork. I had 2 judges that gave me 10, 10, 10. The other 4, man, it's probably my ex-wife and mother-in-law and stuff. Right. But it's like, but what do you change? Not a damn thing.
They know you personally.
Yeah,
Who was it? Thank you, Hatcher. He said great info on how to read those scores. Yeah, You take somebody cooks a category very well, and then if they happen to land on your table, then you can go and say, okay, well, I know this guy didn't fuck up, right? He turned in a good product. So just kind of base it off that. Now, if you're way off, then or if you got 2 solid cooks on that table or 3, and you're the 6th out of 12, then yeah, maybe your flavor, your texture or something is,
especially if you do that, week over week.
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks in a row, something's wrong. Need to change something.
Yeah, it takes a lot to change now for me, but back in the day, I would change quite a bit. And so consistency, you mentioned it, Bitner, consistency, man, cooking more often, turning in each week. That's how you're going to go. If whoever's listening, if you're not cooking often, just do the same stuff. But it helps because, if you're cooking once, say you're doing once every 2 or 3 months, it's so hard to be consistent. You're not going to know how to tweak or how to change a recipe just because you're just not cooking enough. You got to have that feedback, constant feedback, which at least maybe 2 times a month.
Yeah, and also I've had to teach myself this. If my ribs are hitting top 5, top 10, top 5 week after week, and then I'm 30th out of a 40-team comp one week, don't throw that recipe away and start over. And I've done it.
Donnie asked a good question. What do you consider cooking often? For me, Donnie, you've been in the game a while too. I think if you're good, twice a month, every other week, that's often. If you can, in some months you're going to cook nothing, but some you're going to cook 2 or 3. So as long as you're averaging probably, 18 to 20 contests a year.
Man, I'm sorry. A practice cook at home does not replace a competition, because you cook a practice cook at home, everybody's going to eat your shit and be like, "Oh, this is great. This is great." And then you go turn that shit in and you go, boom, And practice cooks, okay, if you want to try a recipe just so you know how it tastes. But, I mean, cooking is cooking.
Yep.
I talked to Phil. Phil gave me some good advice about practicing at home, right? He said cooking at home is going to teach you what not to do. And at the time I was like practicing chicken thighs for the Royal, because at the time I didn't cook a lot. So that's going to tell you, maybe if you cook it too long and it shrivels up, that's going to tell you what not to do. But you're not going to have that feedback from a judge. You need that feedback from a judge, right? You need it to go through the gauntlet. You need to go through the process, get the feedback through 6 judges. Because you're right, your friends, family, they're going, this is good, right? This is great, But you have to go through that. But he said cooking at home is going to teach you what not to do. Maybe you oversalt something and it. Maybe you cook it too long and it, the skin shrivels up, right? So
then again, too, is your friends and family going to eat it with a freaking knife and fork too?
There you go. Not only that, you cook for your friends and family, and they try your chicken thigh, and man, this is great. But they didn't try Rob's, they didn't try Shane's, they didn't try Sure Shots at the same time, and then tell you that it's awesome.
Tony Tanache, good comment, man. He said practice cook is trash unless you're doing all 4 meats and watching the clock. All right, well that'll get your timing down, especially if you're.
That's what I tell people all the time. Competition cooks, the thing that makes a great competition cook is being able to manage that timeline and cook all 4 proteins at the same time, and it can come off hot and fresh and turning in and be tender, But it's at home, I can cook any one protein and cook it great because that's all I'm concentrating on.
2 chains. I'm wearing this.
I do have 2 chains on.
Oh, we got chains on. Where's your chains at, Bitner?
I didn't get the memo.
There we go. Well, since Tony mentioned it, I am going to the game this weekend. I'm flying up to Kansas City on Friday. I will be there for Texans Chiefs. Hopefully to see the first time ever the Texans advance to the AFC Championship. They have a big, tall task. They got to beat the 2-time defending world champion Chiefs on the road in inclement weather. It's going to be 22 degrees at kickoff. It's going to be wind chill 10 to 20 miles an hour, probably like 8 degrees wind chill. I'm going to look like Ralphie's little brother on Christmas Story, where I'm going to be layered up and can't move, but I'll be there. I'll be there screaming. I'm hoping for a good result, but regardless of what happens.
My money's on the Texans and the points. I ain't going to lie. I'll take the points.
Yeah. I just hope it's not a blowout. That's the only thing I'm hoping for. I hope the Chiefs can keep up with our offense. I just don't want to blow them out in this game. I'm just kidding. I just want a good game, man.
Hey, Carissa Smith just nailed it. Cook for your neighbors and charge them and see what their opinions are, because they do that every day down there in Hempstead. Yeah.
That is hilarious. I've never heard that, Carissa. Yeah. They get
love
reviews.
free barbecue.
Yelp reviews. Hey, come do this and do anonymous Yelp review and tell me if you like it. That'd be good. That would be good. Texans, baby. Yeah. Let's go Texans. And again, shout out to Julie Stanley with We Brand Promotions. So we got the shirts. If you want to hook us up, let us know. We'll get them out to you. And if you ordered and I haven't given it to you, if you're in San Antonio, I will have them there as well. You are a visionary or delusional.
Do you have barbecue guy sizes?
Of course. Yes. Nothing. We didn't order anything. No mediums or smalls, I don't think.
Mediums.
Mediums. All right. So let's talk some. This is 9 o'clock. We got the Bullpring Wraps and Graphics wrap up recap and the upcoming events segment. They're very small. I think there were only 2 events last week, and we talked about. Let's talk about the CBA World Championships. You guys were both there. We kind of touched on it, but shout out to Stephen Oler, grand champion, and our co-host, Mr. Eddie Morales with the Pit Father Barbecue. Ty, I put a picture of Eddie. There it is right there. There it is right there. That's our co-host right there. Shout out to Eddie Morales. 0.02.
Oh, so close.
That's a
you
gut
almost
check.
had it. I just picture the guy with the fishing pole going, you almost had it.
What a gut check. That's a world. That 0.02 is becoming a world champion.
Yeah.
Or reserve grand champion. That's crazy. But shout out to Stephen Oler. He is a world champion now. Our newest world champion. We got Kevin Hernandez in 23, Uwe Braun in 24, and now Stephen Oler in 25. So CBA has crowned 3 world championships or 3 world champions. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think of the event contest?
I thought it was awesome.
Man, I mean, Fred and the whole crew, they put on a great event. The only negative I had, they had us packed in like sardines. I mean, man, it was tight. I mean, it's tight. Unfortunately, I had some really good neighbors with PSLF Barbecue, Ball Schindler and Amy. And then Eagle Cookers, these boys, man, that dude's crazy. He kept asking me for more pickle. He wanted my pickle. So we'll talk about that more. But Jeremy,
I got the
they were
guys.
Yeah, they were a good time. No, the pickle story is I brought in some pickles from Katz's Deli in New York, and he loved them damn things. So yeah, I only had 1 jar, but anyway, man, they just had us packed in there, but we got set up like a little compound, so it made it breathable. But what a great event, I mean, I just ran so smooth with how many teams and still kept our turn-ins.
Yeah,
and I mean, it was just. Yeah, you would have never known there was almost 140 teams, and it just ran that smooth. But I had my one moral victory is, I mean, I had a good cook, but I had Big O GC on my brisket table, and I beat him in brisket. So I had Reggie Q on my brisket table. I had Big O on my damn brisket table. I had a tough brisket table. So yeah,
nice.
So that's my moral victory. But I mean, no, man, I love it. Great event. I've never scored well there before. But I've never really cooked as consistent as I've been cooking here the last couple months. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, man. You finished what?
Thank you.
Ninth
overall.
Ninth
overall. Yeah, 3rd brisket, 12th chicken, 16th rib.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bitner, what do you think of the event?
Man, I thought it was great. That was the first time we've been up there or down there for that. And great event. Some damn good competition, obviously. There was 138, 139, 140 teams, and any of them probably could have won it. It was a lot of fun. Good event, well ran, and and the judging could have been a little bit better, maybe, but for me.
Yeah, that's the judges. I was 28th chicken, 30 something pork or rib, 31 rib, 23 pork, and then 50 brisket. So I did well. 15th overall, no calls, but 15th overall. So
I was 37th overall, and I wasn't mad about that. So
no, it's like I said,
I mean,
you
the
got
best of the best were there. I mean,
114. I said that at the award ceremony. I said, give yourselves a hand. You guys are the best. And I know people are watching that are outside of Texas, man. We got a lot of damn good cooks here in the state, and just like everybody else. But man, I will put us against everybody, and we do it at the Royal all the time. So it's just there's so much good competition down here, and just like everywhere else. But I just feel like in that particular contest at the CBA World Championship, it brings out the best of the best. Not only that, from other organizations, sanctioning bodies, those top cooks showed up, to get a piece of that money. And man, it's a dogfight, man. It is a dogfight. So if you did well, if you did well out there, hey, 38th in that field is great. Shane, you did great. Congratulations. I
got lucky, man. Hey,
I feel good. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Steve Older. The top Stacy Brenneman, first place brisket. Awesome. That was fun to see. So what a good time. What a good time. There he is right there. The Pit Father Barbecue. And shout out to those Killer V fireworks all weekend. Putting that was fun to see the fireworks. Nobody got
Eddie's a damn good cook, man.
He's a damn good cook. He's a damn good cook, and he showed it. And he does well in those big contests, man. So a good one right there. Iron sharpens iron. Absolutely. Andy Reyes, that's Fat Cat Barbecue, man. I said his name quite a bit at the award ceremony. We'll touch on that real quick. Award ceremony. What'd y'all think of the banquet? What'd you think of the MC?
Oh, that guy is about put me to sleep.
And DJ Donnie, how about that, man? That was a good time.
It was a really good time.
I said it on stage. I was very honored to be asked by Bill Purvis. He's like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing this?" And I jumped at the chance. I love everything about CBA. I love, I've been there from the beginning, where we started to where we're going to where we're at. All of it. I just jumped at the chance and had a good time. DJ Donnie did a phenomenal job keeping the music up with the award ceremony. It went smooth. It was fun. Afterwards, we all hung out. A lot of pictures, a lot of drinking. It was just a fun banquet that we don't have that opportunity to hang out with our barbecue family, all dressed up. Normally, like I said on stage, normally you guys are wearing 2-day-old underwear. We see each other and then we go turn in food and then we go. This is a good time to go out there and hang out, dress up, have a nice evening, spend some time. It was fun. Dance. It was a good time. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was cool.
So
I think almost everybody took a shower and everything.
I think almost.
I
don't know if I can ever hang out with you again, Rob, knowing you're wearing 2-day-old underwear.
Hey, I ain't got no 60-foot trailer,
underwear? Bro. Who wears underwear?
Not me. I'm just saying some of them. Some of them. Didn't say me, bro. DJ Donnie. There it is right there. There he is right there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Enjoyed sharing the stage with you. You did a great job. Thank you, man. That was awesome. Fireball Lacey's in the comments. Mr. Radio.
Yeah, she keeps walking by. I'm like, come here. And she's like,
Why
like,
not?
Whatever. Because she's sober.
Get her some fireball.
Get her some fireball.
I told her, I said, hey, pop in and do a fireball or Cinnabomb shot. She goes, no, I'm not on that level tonight. Mike's bullshit.
All right.
So your people expect that.
So this next portion of the show is going to go quick. We're going to do the bull printing wraps and graphics wrap up recap. We're going to do the upcoming event segment. I'm going to bring producer Ty in here. You guys can go kick the tires, take a break, go pee, because when you come back, I'm going to go pee. But then we're going to talk about you guys, Mount Rushmore barbecue homies. It's going to be a lot of good times right here. And if you guys and gals, if you have any boxes for Rate My Boxes, we're going to have Bitner and LeClair rate some boxes. It's going to be a good time. Send them to Martin Ty Cobb on Facebook Messenger, and we'll make sure we get them on. We'll try to get them on, depending on how many we got. Ty, do we got any boxes in the house?
Oh yeah, we got about 20.
Okay. Well, then maybe we don't need any more boxes. But Bitner and Shane are going to rate some boxes. It's going to be a good time. The show's not over, folks. We still got about 45 minutes left in this show. All right, you guys go do what you got to do just for a minute and then come right back. Ty, if you can drop them up. You come in here. That's fun.
So far.
I think Shane's doing a phenomenal job for his first time out.
Oh yeah, he's a natural.
And it's good to meet Bitner and get to know him a little bit. All right. Well, I am going to present. All right, we got music already. I like this. All right, let's do the upcoming events segment sponsored by the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. 3-time event of the year for the CBA. Wade Carpenter, congratulations. They did a phenomenal job again this year, maybe possibly the 4-time winner. We'll see. All right, but over in New Caney, coming up this weekend, the 38th annual Hold'em and Hit'em contest in New Caney, Texas. Miss Laura Caldwell will be the event rep for that. I don't know the rest of the event rep, sorry. But that is a state championship. There is still time to get in for that if you're interested in doing that one. That's in the Houston area, New Caney, Texas. McMullen County Cowboy Cook-Off in Tilden, Texas, also a state championship. And then down in Raymondville, Texas, we got the 10th annual Willacy County Livestock Show and Rodeo Contest. That's in Raymondville, Texas. All 3 events this weekend are state championships in the Champions Barbecue Alliance. All right, over in IBCA, we got the 3rd annual Maverick County Junior Livestock Show and Rodeo, also a state championship. That is in Eagle Pass, Texas. And we got Smoking the Blues in Navasota, Texas. Also another state championship. That is a lot of state championships in Texas. Actually, all 5 events that we have in Texas, 3 in Champions, 2 in IBCA, are all state championships. Over in the KCBS, we got the 10th annual Slab-O-Rama Barbecue Challenge in Bullhead City, Arizona. I believe that was also a state championship. So there's only 1 event in KCBS, and 2 in IBCA, and 3 in CBA. We're going to do next is the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap. I said it's going to go pretty quickly because we don't have a lot right here. We just talked about it. CBA World Championship. Grand Champion Stephen Oler, Big O's Barbecue. Ty, put that slide back up one more time. The RGC is the co-host of the So Smoking Gooder Show, Mr. Eddie Morales from the Pitfather Barbecue. There it is. Look at that. Look at that big old smile. They're very happy there. I love that. Love that. All right. Over in IBCA, we had the 23rd annual NCJLS. Not sure what that stands for. Barbecue Cook-Off. The grand champion was Leroy Barrera. Dig in a barbecue. The RGC was Mr. Randall Kendrick from Hideaway Ranch Cookers. And that's it. That's it for the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap. And that is up for the Uvalde Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. What you thinking, Ty?
Yeah, I love it when like Chris and Shane come in and they already have a rapport, and then they bring in other little things you may not have known about the other team. I like that about the show. It's always good to have new guests, learn new stuff. So I'm ready to get them back on and hear their Mount Rushmore barbecue homies and all that.
I'm excited about that. Are you going to be at any contest soon, Ty? Yourself?
I was actually talking to Mr. Keene about, he was saying he's not going to be anywhere since things are too far for him to travel this weekend. So Mr. Keene will probably not be out on the circuit this week, but I was looking at the schedule to see where I can make an appearance next. Cause I'm seeing in the comments, people want to do some intros. I think G Walt said he wanted to do an intro. So yeah, I want to get out there and do some intros for the So Smoking Gooder Show. I'll be out there soon.
You don't need us, Ty or myself, to film that. You can do it and send it to Ty or myself and send it on Messenger. It keeps the quality of the video. But yeah, do one. Say I'm Ty Cobb with the So Smoking Gooder Show or Triple Threat Bets podcast.
That's right.
And you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. That'd be great. Carissa Smith is saying there's going to be a great judging crew at Hold'em and Hit'em this weekend. I'm excited about that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there because I'll be freezing my balls off in KC, and I'm excited about that. So,
I'm going to be excited too. You got to send me pictures when the game starts.
I'll send you my layered outfit.
I want to see the outfit.
I'm wearing snow boots, 3 pairs of pants, and then my buddy up there, who David Lapine, my partner for the Royal, he's the one that I'm going up to see. He's like, then we got to bring cardboard because you got to lay cardboard on the concrete so it doesn't get radiates. The cold doesn't radiate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right.
All those little tips and tricks that the Texans know nothing about.
I think we need to put covered Vaseline.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you know? You know about some cold weather time?
Well, I mean, I grew up for the first 15 years in Kentucky. So, yeah, Vaseline's a good thing. You got to do the layers. Got to make sure you protect, your neck and your face and ears. And then, for the most part, you'll be okay. Don't let any of the heat radiate out the top of your head. Make sure you got a toboggan or something on. You'll be good to go. But, I mean, eight. I'm from Kentucky. 8 degrees wind chill. That's cold as hell, man. I know it's a cool environment to watch a football game there in Arrowhead. But damn, that's cold.
I'm down. So I'm thinking, I watch a lot of animal documentaries, and I see the penguins. They're they always bunch up. I figured that's how we'd all be, but no.
Stand put the little, on your feet. Yeah, I guess
it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. All right, Ty. Will you bring the guest in and back and talk to them for just a minute? I'll be about 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right, well, we're back with Shane and Chris Bitner. I was just telling Rob, you probably heard me. I don't know if y'all were aware or not, but I really appreciate y'all's insight. I appreciate, the fact that I've seen Shane. I've seen your social media. I think you're hilarious on social media. And then the insight you bring with being a first-time rookie co-host, and then Shane with your insight. And I love the Cooks of Hazzard. The team that I am the dishwasher for, JC's Good Old Boys, they use the Dukes of Hazzard song. So you use that too as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played that for you at a couple events you've walked. So
JC's really cool. Going to be there this weekend too. So who's got dibs on the
who
songs?
Gets the songs?
I know. I don't know what we're going to do.
I think JC's Good Old Boys, they paid that $5 way back at the beginning to get the rights for it, but I don't know if it ran out yet or not.
Yeah.
I think Bitner knows the organizer though.
We have a backup.
Okay, cool. Shane, what's your walk-up song?
Man, come on, Frank Sinatra, New York, baby. Let's go. Sing it, Frank.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's right there. Sing it, Frank.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you throw the hat too? What's your
That's
call
Carlos.
thing?
That's Carlos's deal. I just kind of tip
that.
the cap, and the wife and I kind of, if we're somewhat coordinated, we'll do the kick line as we walk up. But yeah, it's a tip of the cap mainly though. Out of respect for all our friends that are cheering for us and stuff. So yeah.
So you said earlier that in New York back in the the 80s or 90s that barbecue was just some hot dogs and stuff like that. So going back home has a lot of the culture, have they caught up a little bit with what's going on in North Carolina, Tennessee, St. Louis, and here in Texas?
No,
not at all. They're not even.
No, man. Bit. I mean, there's some cooks up there that have caught on watching the TV shows and stuff, and figuring out what Southern barbecue is, and they're trying to replicate it up there. And there's a lot of competition, people, man. I mean, Bill Gillespie's up there. I mean, they're just damn good cook, So I'm not gonna say nobody up there, but more often than not, there's a lot of people that don't have the smokers south of the Mason-Dixon line like we have, Right. So I mean, it isn't the culture up there, It's just kind of like pool season. Like my pool's running right now. We don't winterize our pools, Up there they close their pool Labor Day weekend, So it's just a different culture, different season, and yeah, it's just a different culture, But I would never live in New York again. Not to get in politics, but they're so politically screwed up. But the food in New York, man, I love going back to New York and hitting the great Italian places, and but the food in New York, oh yeah, dude. I mean, the bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll. You get hard rolls in the South, but they're nothing like the hard rolls. The water sucks up in New York, so they taste better.
Right,
so yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Right.
But yeah, culture's different.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I really appreciate it. I've said for for years that Texas barbecue is a national treasure, and I'll put Texas barbecue up against anywhere. But I do want this sport to grow, and you do know that if people up in the Northeast get it, that I think it'll get commercialized as well. So that's what I'm hoping for, is all
It's
these
starting to take
personalities,
off.
to be recognized and for y'all to just go to the moon with it. All right, I'll hop out of here.
Thank you, Ty. You're
hold
doing
on,
amazing.
Ty, no, wait, one more. Hold on,
Yes,
one
sir.
more. So, Ty, you're talking about you wanting Texas barbecue, this, that, and the other. So, I don't know if my boys from Australia are sitting here watching or not, but the funniest thing I ever heard, like we went to Australia last year with Smoking Magic and Cooked Meat Stock. Talking to them, everything is in Celsius down there, right? Except their barbecue, because they learned how to cook barbecue from the Americans. So everything is in Fahrenheit on all their cookers.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
everything's
That is
in
awesome.
Fahrenheit.
That
Yeah.
is great.
So,
I did not know that.
So I asked them, I said, hey, what's your temperature in Celsius on your brisket? They're like, we don't know, mate. They use a different word that started with C, but I don't know if you're going to say it on here. But yeah, so yeah, they learned in Fahrenheit down there. So that's what they run.
Yeah,
That's
I
great.
love seeing Phil and
Bill.
Yeah, Phil and Bill and I can't remember his name right now. The surfer.
Kit.
Oh, yeah,
Kit.
Kit Polk going over there. That was so cool to see them in their little tour.
Fireball and I are going down to Meat Stock in Sydney, Australia, the first week of May.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
This Kit Polk with canned heat barbecue. We're going to the So Smoking Gooder show. Let's all drop in.
I love Kit. I love Kit. Kit was pissed off though. Kit got pissed off.
What for? Oh, Kit.
He got
I tell you what.
He didn't.
All right,
have
fellas. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Thanks, Ty.
Kit didn't have his wristband to get into the event, and the people didn't know Kit. The people that were running the door, they don't know us, and I was like, no, sir, you can't come in without a wristband. Kit was pissed, but he got in. All good. We got him in there. He's good. All right. What's up, Curtis? That's some shorts right there. Real quick, before we go any further, I got to give shout outs to, let's go. Robert Smith, first place rib, overall team of the year, 2024. First place brisket, overall team of the year. Uwe Braun, first place pork, overall team of the year. And Cesar Mejia, first place chicken, overall team of the year. And of all of those awards, how about Reagan Brazier from La Pasadena, Barefoot Reagan?
Oh, no
He made
shoes.
that Cock King trophy for Josh and Caesar. That was awesome. Did you guys look at that up close?
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, what a work of art, man. Caesar wears that big hat and he kicks fireball. He put that in the Cock King trophy. The chicken was wearing one of those hats and was kicking fireball. It was awesome. Shout out to Reagan from La Pasadena for putting those together. And, of course, our overall team of the year. How about Robert Smith? First class barbecue. What a hell of a year, man. Hell of a year. Hell of a year. There it is. I think he's got it. Nope, I'll do it. It's the what?
So Smoking Gooder Show.
It is the So Smoking Gooder Show. All right. Are you ready? Yep. You can handle this? There we go. 3.
I'm First Class Barbecue Robert Smith, and you're watching the So Smoker Gooder Show.
You said it wrong, dummy. Do it again.
So Smoking Gooder Show.
One more time.
So Smoking Gooder Show.
Shout out to Brandon
Hello,
Perriman.
Bobby.
Brandon's still watching. He's in the comments. 3 calls in that crowd. Hell of a job, bro. Hell of a job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Now's the part of the show where we do the Mount Rushmore, the barbecue Mount Rushmore. I'm going to ask both of you guys. Bitner, I'll let you go first, though. No, I'll let the co-host go. What do you want to do? Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Shane.
I don't care. All right.
Hold
Man.
on, real quick. These are 4 people you put on your mountain that has inspired you, helped you along the way, whoever it may be. People that have are special to you that you want to put on your barbecue Mount Rushmore that helped you in your journey. And you got 1 in the gift shop. They almost made it there, but they got a nice little bobblehead in the gift shop. Shane, you're up first, my man.
And so my first one is always going to be Susie Bullock and Todd Bullock with Hey Girl Hey. When we first started doing this, reach out to them, and they supported us from the get-go when I knew nothing. So Todd and Susie Bullock, Hey Girl Hey,
Awesome.
Great stuff. Secondly, I got to say Heath Rouse. I mean, he's got some great products, and we were a brand ambassador for him last year. He really taught me a lot about tenderness and being consistent, and cooking a lot, because you can't just cook every now and then. Third of all, man, I've got to go Robert Smith. I mean, Robert Smith has helped me a ton in the past year, and really just helped me focus on consistency and tenderness. And I guess my last meat Rushmore, man, I got to put old Bill Purvis up there with chicken fried, because I mean, just one of the most genuine dudes in barbecue, and he's helped me. I'm not just going to say with ribs, but with barbecue maturity, as far as not being a barbecue brat when you don't win, as far as, you know, just supporting those that do win, and just help me with barbecue maturity. But yeah, Hey Girl Hey, Heath Rouse, Robert Smith, First Class Barbecue, and old chicken fried.
There he is. Producer Ty's on it. He got him. All right, you got one that almost made it on the gift, or made it on the mountain. They're in the gift shop. Who's there? Who's that person you want to put in the gift shop? Which I like this person. Got a cool bobblehead. I need a bobblehead. You want to name it? Or
Am I supposed to say more? Or
you want to think about it? I'm talking to you, Shane.
Oh wait, shit! What did I miss?
Hold on.
Oh,
I'll come back to you on that one.
No, I was like the gift shop. I thought it was a comment or something that I missed something.
No. This is a real thing.
Okay.
Somebody that you know, maybe that fifth person that almost made it on the mountain, but they're in the gift shop with the bobblehead. I'll come back to you on that one. I'm gonna go.
No, I'm good. I got it.
All right. Who is it?
Oh, A.A. Ron, Aaron Leslie, Texas Oil Dust.
Hey, that'd be a cool ass bobblehead, by the way.
That would be. That big ass beard.
Big ass beard and big ass fucking feet, big ass shoes, them hokas. Them hokas.
Big ass hokas.
That'd be a good bobblehead. A Ron. All right, Bitner, you're up, my man.
All right, so I'll start off. Well, mine's going to be all over the place, just so you know.
All right. Love it.
I'm going to start off. I'd go Robert Smith. He's helped me out a lot. Way before I took his class, when I was trying to figure out how to cook on these drums. He helped me a bunch with some tips and tricks on that stuff, and he's just a good dude. Bill Purvis, kind of the same thing. You know, he's always in a good mood. He's fun to be around. He wins a lot. He's just awesome. And then I'll throw it back to some old school. I think Jamie Gear, Jambo Pitts would be on mine.
Nice.
When I first started out back then, watching him on TV on Pitmasters, and then getting to cook against him. He's what I would call a barbecue superstar, a celebrity.
He's a legend.
Yeah, for sure. And then my last one would be my father-in-law, Ben Hurd.
Love it.
I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. He helped me out so much in the beginning, dragging trailers and lighting fires and making sure I didn't screw up and wrapping ribs and everything else. So he's definitely been a bunch of help for me over the years with all this barbecue stuff that we do.
Nice. All right, I think Ty's there. It is right there. There it is right there. Okay, and you got one in the gift shop, my man.
Man, I almost hate to give this guy credit. Chris Hatcher, man. We've been up and down the road a lot. He's taught me a lot. We talk barbecue a lot. He's definitely been a bunch of help along my journey for sure.
Hatch, I like it.
That's nasty.
What a cool logo he has created with his hat. I like that. That looks good. It looks good. Chris Hatcher in the gift shop. All right, now we're going to go to barbecue homies. You guys know what this is all about. Somebody you want to set up next to. Maybe you call all the time. Maybe you talk to about barbecue all the time. Can't be your wife, because we all know they're awesome. But your wife is not the barbecue homie. Who is that person? We'll go Bitner first on this one. Who's your barbecue homie, Bitner?
It would have been my wife, but you excluded her. So,
same.
Yeah.
Nice. Good answer. Good. That's Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
So just based off how long we've been cooking together, my barbecue homie would have to be Chris Hatcher.
No.
Like I said, we've been up and down the road, lots of miles, cooked together, cooked against each other. So yeah, I don't know, probably for the last 5, 6 years of cooking. Every time we cook, we're next door to each other.
Nice. All right. He's in the gift shop and he's your barbecue homie. All right. Then we're going to put Eddie's favorite. He added this. It's a gumball machine. Not quite your homie, but he's in the gumball machine. I'll come back to you on that one. Shane, who's your barbecue homie, my man?
In the gumball machine. Hey, can I have a couple? Because I got so many barbecue homies.
Yeah, you can you can have a barbecue homie and you can have one in the gumball machine for 25 cents. It's your 25-cent homie.
Man.
Well, inflation is $1 homie now. I don't know. You got to put 4 quarters in that motherfucker now.
I've got 2 or 3 that are like right there, and I'm like, I don't want to say one, and the other 2 are like, oh, fuck that guy, you know.
Pick one and piss 2 off is the story.
Trying to get us in trouble, Shane.
Oh shit. All right, so
I don't really
know
think you're afraid to piss anybody off, so just go ahead and say one.
I'm pretty good at that. But all right. My barbecue homie is
what's up,
Donald Keene from Smoke Show. Because that dude loves to bust my balls as much as I bust everybody else's balls. Yeah.
I think you picked him just so he wouldn't bust your balls.
No, hey, he takes care of us with the tequila and the Cinnabon too.
Yes,
so.
he does. He does great.
Yeah.
He does good.
Yeah.
Donald Keene. All right, who's in the gumball machine for you, Bitner?
Stephen White, hands down.
Oh, good guy. Good guy. Meat chop.
We talk barbecue all the time, and we always sit up next to each other. He's one of the good ones for sure.
All right, Shane.
Yeah, I'm glad you said Stephen White. So now I don't say him, so we sound redundant, like we're like all like Eskimo brothers or anything, you know what I mean? But yeah. But man, I've got 2 here too, but one is not really known to Texas. I mean, I could go Kurt Wallace from Oklahoma because my boys, he's hooked me up a bunch. But if we're gonna pick Texas, I got to go with Anna and Scotty Bryce. He's Texas smokers.
All right. Oh, nice.
We love them. Yeah. Even though Cruz, you want to punch him in the nose every now and then, but even Anna and Scotty do. But we love them.
I got a funny ass Anna and Scotty story about Cruz. Is I hope Cruz is in bed. It's 9:37, but we were in Tomball at the VFW contest one time, and this was Sunday, so the contest is over. We hung out at the forget what they call it anyway, but at the bar
bunker.
there, bunker. Thank you, God. Thank you, Ty. We hung out at the bunker.
I got sniper,
and it's over. And this is Sunday morning, early in the morning. I don't know, it's probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I remember it being really sunny and cold, and we're all loading up, and we're over there saying our goodbyes to everybody. And Anna's like, "Hurry up, Scotty! I'm ready to go. I want to get home to my baby." And then Scotty's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I want to get home to my baby." I was like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, I miss my baby." He goes, "I don't miss that motherfucker." It was just so funny.
Put some wrestling in it. All right. Just be Cruz.
Here we go. 3,
2, 1. This is Cruz Ross with these Texas Smokers, and you're watching Bullhorn.
Sorry.
You got it, brother. Keep going.
It's all right. Go ahead. Go.
This is Cruz Ross, the pit baller of East Texas Smokers. You're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
Yeah! You got it, brother. There's Cruz Bryce. Yeah. We all know Scotty loves his boy, but that's just funny as shit. That was funny. All right. Couple questions from the Gooder Gang. Can you be in a committee and participate? I'm talking about the competition in Laredo. I don't know. I'm sorry, we don't know about that one. You don't know. You guys are North Texas. You don't know about the Laredo. I'm sorry. How about this one? Can we ask Chris about Uncle Ira?
Y'all want to hear the Uncle Ira story?
Yes. Gooder Gang. The Gooder Gang has chimed in.
All right. So I went out to Georgia with Hatcher to wash dishes when he cooked the Royal Oak Invitational deal. So I guess it was Saturday after the comp. We're all back at the hotel, and we're all drinking whiskey and beer and hanging out. This old man walks in the lobby and sees us all there, and he's like, "Oh, wow, y'all got a big party going on, huh?" And without missing a beat, James Dotson stands up and he says, we're here for a funeral. Our Uncle Ira died. I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that." And he just goes into it like he rehearsed the thing. Oh, Uncle Ira, he was a great man, and he gave to charity, and of course Bill Purvis was standing there, and he looked over and he said he left his entire fortune to his favorite nephew Bill. And this guy took his hat off and was like all hook, line, and sinker, took the whole bait, and we were cheering, we were toasting to Uncle Ira, and this old man got him a beer and hung out with us and heard all these stories of Uncle Ira, and it was a pretty great time.
Just the made up shit. You guys are
only Dotson could have pulled it off.
You guys are
I guarantee you, Dotson was no less than 12 beers in.
Oh yeah, this is like 10 o'clock at night, man.
20 beers in.
I think he finally did let him off the hook, though. Let him know that we were there to cook barbecue finally, but he had him going for a while.
Daddy Dutch wants to know if we can rate Eddie's brisket trim video tonight. No. That'll be another one. It was a good video. Good video.
Eddie's being a damn troll on that damn Chicken Tribe page, sitting there saying, "Oh, my first competition coming up. Can y'all help me?" He being that guy.
All right, guys. So still got 60K in the house. Thank you, Gooder Gang, for still with us. Almost 2 hours in. We're gonna do a few boxes here. We'll get out of here. We'll go a little longer if you guys are okay. Ty, hopefully 2:15, 2 hours 15 minutes. So we got about 30 minutes of boxes. All right, we got about 30 minutes of boxes. If you ladies want to chime in, we'd love to hear their opinions because they know what good barbecue looks like. This is only appearance.
Boo, get over here.
And we do this on a scale of 10, just like CBA, 10 to 7. 10 is excellent. 10 is excellent. 9 is very good. 8 is fair. And 7 is personal and poor. Did y'all get any 7s this weekend?
Did not.
I did not either. Did not either. All right, producer Ty is going to be in the house.
Look at this. Look at this.
What? Oh, there's Fireball Lacey. She's in the house.
Oh, okay. We got to rate this box.
We'll figure it out.
1 to 10. Put this one
Hold on. Ty will get. There we go. We're in, Ty. All right, Gooder Gang, you know what to do. You got to.
Stop that.
You got to rate it first, and then we'll chime in. But we're not going to give you a lot of time because since we've had a great conversation, we're going to go a little longer, but we're not going to go too much longer. Here we go. Eric Arnold. Oh shit.
And we're going 1 to 10, right?
Bud Brown. Yeah, 10 to 7, just like CBA, right? 10 is excellent.
10 to 7. Okay.
10 is excellent. 9 is very good. 8 is fair, and 7 is personal and poor. We may start off 6, 7. Laura says hi, Lacey. Let's go 8, 7. What the heck from Stephen White?
I feel like I know this box, but I'm gonna go 8 just because they're in the middle. The bones, the cut doesn't line up, and they're a little dark, but it could be the lighting in the trailer too. Because my lighting sucks on pictures, but I'm going based off the alignment of the ribs. I'm going 8.
Bittner.
Go 8. I think it could be bad lighting too, but it looks a little dark to me.
All right, I don't do this very often. I'm sorry, whoever's box. This is a 7 for me. I don't like anything about it. I don't see any bass boating. It's too dark. It just doesn't look appealing to me. Next box, please, Ty. All right, the ladies are going to chime in here. This is a pork box, obviously. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Ladies, chill for just a second.
I can hear you.
I think it looks good.
Well, hold on. Poker face. All right, this box, no doubt, beat mine at CBA Worlds this week. Okay. Well, weren't you like 120th in pork, Brandon? 10. Ooh, okay, a lot of 10s. 8. Brandon box, 9.
I'm
10.
saying 9, maybe 10. Did y'all hear Lacey?
Hold on. No, Lacey, you're up. Go ahead, Lacey. I can't hear her. What's she saying?
Oh,
where's your mic?
9 or a 10.
Well, pick one, baby.
10.
10. All right, 10. Why you like it so much?
It's so loud. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Go for it.
Uh-oh.
All right. I think Shane has the right mic. All right, Wendy, you're up.
I can't hear you when you talk.
You give it a 9? Why you give it a 9?
Hold on.
Could be a little more full.
Take a shot.
Little empty open spaces.
I agree with you. I don't like the empty open spaces. I do love the money muscles on the right side. That looks beautiful and perfect. I love the bacon or pulled in the middle. That looks great as well. I'm not a fan of the chunks on the end. I just don't like the layout, but I can't kill it. 9 for me.
I'd say 9.
All right. Shane?
9.
9. All right, next. Poker face. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Oh, was that Brandon's box? Tubes. I like it. Tubes. Agree, Wendy. Good foil work. 9. That is some good foil work. 8. What's up, Max? Max is the reigning grand champion of the San Antonio Rodeo that we'll be attending next weekend.
I'm going to go 8 because I don't like the layout.
All right, a lot of 8s on this one, some 9s. What don't you like about the layout, man?
Too much foil showing.
Yep.
And the burn ends are way darker than the slices.
I'll go next. I'll let Bitner go last. I agree. I'm still going to give it a 9. I don't like all that foil showing. If you could have put, I know it's hard. What is that, 8? So you'd need 12 burn ends. If you could do that, that'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
I'll still give it a 9 though. Looks good. Slices look good. Bitner.
Yeah, I agree. I go 9. It either needs more slices and just put the burn ends in a row in the bottom.
Yep.
Or more burn ends to cover up that foil.
Yep.
But the meat looks good.
Yep, meat looks good. Foil's on point. Somebody said it earlier.
Yep.
All right. Next. Anybody wants to claim these boxes, we'd love to see them. All right, this is obviously an unsanctioned rib box because there's no foil on the bottom.
And there's 12 ribs. Damn.
Yeah, unsanctioned. You can put whatever the hell you want in this thing.
That's impressive getting 12 ribs in there.
That is impressive. All from one slab. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea. But okay, keep this in mind, guys. Unsanctioned event.
I'll give it a 9.
9, 9, 9, 7. That's a mess, Lucas. Fort Bend County, 7th out of 120. All right, hold on, G Walt. We're not done yet. I'm sure it tasted good, but we're not done yet. Rating the appearance. I'll go first. Well, Shane went first. He already gave it a 9, right?
Well, I'll back off. I'm going to give it an 8 because I didn't realize the bones were down on the top and they're not lined up real good. So I'm going 8.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 bones on the bottom.
That's impressive.
And 5 on the top. I need a little more symmetric.
I
like the look of it. I like the color. I'll give it a 9. Bitner.
Oh, 8. I don't Yeah, the bones are facing the wrong way, and it's not in a straight line. It drives me nuts.
Max says looks like a chicken box. All right, next box, please, sir.
That's filtered.
All right, again, let's just rate it on its appearance here. Looks like it came up on sunset, sunrise.
That's a filter. That's some Instagram shit.
Shane, I'll let you go last on this one. 7.
Yeah, thanks.
Use different blades. DJ Donnie says that. Nick 7. Sun is at their back 9. Decent box 8.5. All right, so before we get into the the ratings of these from y'all, what do you think about that? The fact that you can see, the cuts, the sawing of this brisket box here.
Get a new blade.
Yeah. Get definitely that blade is done for. Yep. Or what do you guys? Are you guys using electric knives? And if so, which one are you using?
I got a Bubba blade. I got a new Bubba. They put them on sale at Christmas. I bought one, buy one get one free. So I got one at the house.
The rechargeable ones. Those are nice.
Yeah.
I got a Piranha. I like it. Academy.
I use the old Cuisinart.
Couldn't find one. They're gone. They're discontinued. But I'm giving that a 7, man. Like the blade marks, and I know it's filtered. That's some Instagram shit.
Wendy.
It's a hot mess.
Give it a score. 8. All right. Bitner.
I'd probably go ahead and give them an 8, but I'd lean towards a 7.
I'll give it an 8. I can't get over that slicing. Get a new blade. Sorry. Next, please. I bet it creates. It was G Walls, right? He said 7th out of 120. I bet it tasted good. But
yep,
we're just doing appearance here on this portion. Next, please. All right, I have some questions for the group here. Not on this. This looks okay. I was talking about. I'll get to it in a second. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Let's go. We'll go quick. Let's go quick. Damn it, leave me alone. No filter, bad lighting. 4. All right, 11 out of 10. I like it, Lucas. 9, fucking 10, Chris Hatcher. 10, Brandon Perriman. Max, 9. Steven Rozicki, 9. The Dude, 9. Curtis, 10. Chase, 8. If you're going to give it an 8, please tell me why. Stephen White, 10. Erica, 9. All right, 8. I hate nuggets. Okay. See, he did it right. G Walt, he put an 8 and he gave wide. Caldwell, 10. Cody, we just talked about you, Cody. Hope you heard that. Talked good about you. ZZ, Top Fan, 10. White Chase. God damn it. Is it Chance or Chase? It's Chance. All right. I'll go first here. I like the thighs. I like the color. I like the bass boating. I got to give it a 9 here. I do not like these nuggets in the middle, and I want to ask you guys what your thoughts on these things. So the thing is right now, or one of the trends is to pull both bones or one bone. I'm fine pulling one bone. I think it holds the shape. You pull both bones, it's almost as wide as a thigh there. So I got to give it a 9, just because I'm just not a fan of these nuggets. Bitner.
Give it a 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Full box. Two different types of chicken. I like it.
Yep. Wendy.
9, just because it doesn't really make sense.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Well, you've got 3 and 3, and then I can't really tell. Is it 4? Yeah.
Maybe 5.
You gotta,
That's 5. That's 5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah, I know. You gotta make it. That doesn't work for me.
Shane.
Man, I want to say 10 because it does look good, but Wendy just pointed out the unsymmetrical, 6 thighs and 5 wings, so like it's messing with me now. But I mean, I'm gonna say 10. That's a good looking chicken box. I'd eat it.
All right, this is Sam's box. He said both bones are in them bad boys. Okay, my bad.
This is why Wendy makes my boxes, for the record.
What does Lacey think?
Oh, she's chasing the fucking dogs that are barking right now.
All right.
Because I started talking and they thought I was a burglar breaking in or some shit, or Amazon showed up again.
All right, the fact that like Melody chatted in, she said, I agree with Wendy, needed to be 6 nuggets. The fact that I think, and Melody also thinks they're nuggets. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Are you flattening them there, Sam? It looks good though. I gave it a 9. A lot of 10s in here, so good job. All right, next box, please. Got it.
I like this damn music, Rob.
You gotta have a poker face. That's producer Ty in the house, bro. That's producer Ty doing all that stuff. All right, team one bone. Says Steve
What do you think, babe?
Rozicki. Yeah, the angle's kind of off in the color.
Give me a number.
I'll go first. Stephen White with an 8. Meat shot. Over on the ends, 8. All right, I'll go up. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with them top right slices.
Yeah, top
The
right.
bottom, the bottom 4 look good. I'm being overcritical because I'm a competition cook, but the very first slice, you see that sauce line there? Just spread that out a little bit, make it better for me. I'll give it a 9. I'm not gonna kill it. It could very easily be an 8. It's leaning 8, but I'll still give it a 9. Shane,
I'm going 8 just because that blotchiness in the front, and like you said, those last 2 slices, they're kind of raised up in the back. They could have just been tucked down just a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, and maybe make it a little more shiny.
yeah, that color is kind of throwing me off as well. I said I was leaning 8, but it just ticked on the 9. Go ahead, Bitner. Both Bitners.
Yeah, I go 8. It's dark. Maybe the au jus burned up they put on it in that top right. Looks like there's some chopped in the box. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh,
I'm going to go 8. They could have pushed those together a little more and added one more slice. There's some foil showing.
all right, perfect. All right, next box, please, sir.
I see.
I'll go first. No, I'll go last. I'm a chicken guy. I'll go last. All right, the dude, or Chase with a 9. The dude with a 10. 10 for Hatcher. 10. A little Bass Boatin'. I don't see Bass Boatin'. 10, fucking 10. Stephen White. All right, 10. A lot of 10s in this thing. I'll go last. Wendy, go ahead.
No, I like it. It's pretty. I'd say 10, but there is no bass boating on that.
I agree there with you.
But it's pretty. I like it.
Okay. All right. Shane.
Man, I'm not a fan of the wingtip because I can see that little bald spot right there. But man, that's a great looking bird. But I'll still give it a 10 because you can see that leg. It's just wanting to pull back like right there. It's right there. So I'll give it a 10. A motherfucking 10.
All right, Bitner.
I'd give it a 10, but I would have cut that wingtip off.
All right, team no wingtip in the house. I like it. I do feel like we've started a movement.
It's a thing.
Yeah, you're either team no wingtip or team wingtip. It is definitely a thing. I'm definitely team no wingtip, but that will not affect my score here. Oh, man, I cannot give this a 10. I'll give it a solid 9. too much emptiness in this box. I don't see a lot of bass boating. I bet it tastes great, looks great, but I can't.
What the hell is bass boat? I don't even know what the hell that means.
I'll show you in a minute. I can't. I can't give you a 10.
Litter.
I'll give you a 9. I'll give you a 9. Hey, Ty, play the bass boating.
Bass boating? Have you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat. I call it.
I will show you an example here in just a minute. All right, question from Max. Question about boxing halves. What do you guys think about the breast pointing to the top left?
I don't like it. I put that breast right
and the leg to the bottom right. Okay, so he's saying thigh first when you open the box, right? Thigh and then breast up top left. So basically 180 on this bird right here.
Yeah. I'd have put it in the box just like that.
Rosicky, I thought we were boys. Sorry, Steven.
I have always scored better when you 180 the bird. You put the breast up top and the thigh down because it makes them reach in for the breast, and so they have to look at it all. But I've always scored better with my breast up top.
Okay, I've always scored better opposite. I go breast forward, but if maybe you feel like you overcooked a little bit, definitely put that thigh forward.
You gotta do a little cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, but for me, if you feel confident and you've cooked that thing to where you want it to be, breast forward, because you want them to taste that breast and be good.
Yep.
Shut up, Big E. I beat you the last few times in chicken.
Depends on what half you're cooking. Okay. All right. Well, true. I mean, that's true. We are torn on that. Well, there's a world champion right there. Torn on what to do with chicken. All righty then. Next box, please, Producer Ty. I'll let Wendy go last on this one. Shane first. I'll go next. And Bitner after me, after Shane. Or me, sorry, after me.
You want me to go now?
Let's see what the Gooder Gang thinks. 9 from Max. Shane, you read the comments. I gotta send something real quick.
We got 9. Brandon Perriman 9. Max comes in a 9. Shit photo, but looks like it would be a decent 9. 8. What's on the top of it? Candy 9. Nick, that's an 8. Oh yeah, Steven saying 8 looks like bark trying to fall off. Eric Arnold 9. Yeah. I mean, boycott on my Ty's boycotting my boxes again. I'll tell you, so I'm gonna say to Chris out here.
Brandon, didn't we already get your box in? We already got a box in. Well, we got 20 plus.
Hatcher and yeah. I mean, I was thinking the same thing.
All right.
Whatever biscuit this is, like, got a little cakey on top with their ribs, a little heavy with their rubs. I mean, so got a little cakey on them. So that's why the rubs are looking like they're wanting to dip and flop. I'm gonna go. It's a good 9, but I mean, yeah, it's not a 10, but it's a 9.
How can you prevent that, Shane? What are you saying?
Don't cake up your rubs. You don't got to go that heavy on your rubs. Let your meat shine.
Oh, none of Brandon's boxes. I think this is number 5 or 6, bro. Chillax. All right. Wendy is last. Bitner, go ahead.
I'd give it a 9. Yeah, I agree. The bark doesn't look right. It looks like it's probably a bad pick, but it looks like it might not be rendered. But I'd go 9.
I'll go next. I'll give this a 10. I mean, it is very symmetrical all the way from front to back. I am not going to kill this box at all. Actually want to try it. Give it a 10. Wendy.
I'm going to say 9. It looks a little dry. Probably not. Maybe the peck. And I think you could have gotten one more slice in there.
Wendy likes a full
1,
box.
2,
Just so
3,
you know.
4, 5. Well, there's 8 already in there. Okay, so
Leave
I
that one
do.
alone.
I do see maybe it could be a little dry, but I'm gonna wait until I taste it to see that. So I'm not gonna fault that from the get-go. I'm gonna give that a 10. All right, next box, please. I'll say I like some creativity in a pork box.
I'll say.
Now, man, put as much seasoning as will stick. Just reset the bark after bark. All right, cool. Foil could have caked the bark on. Pour it out. All right. Eric Carter, fuck you, Shane. That might have been his box. All right, 9 on this pork box. That's Brandon's 7. I don't know if it's Brandon's or not. I have no idea. I'm not. Producer Ty is putting the boxes up here. I have no idea. 9. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Let's go. We got 60 plus of you guys. 6. That's a bits of box. 8 because I can't tell what's on the top left. All right, I see that. I think they got pork, like pulled pork all across the bottom. That's what I think. 9, lot going on. 8, too many options. All right, I'll go first. It's a 9 for me. There's a lot going on here, but I do appreciate the thick slices on the top. I do appreciate the options that I have. But as a cook, you got too many options to choose from here. Put the best thing that you really want them to try in there. Unless all of it's good. 9 for me. Wendy, you're up.
9.
9.
It's a little busy.
A lot busy. Bitner.
I'd go 10. Put some options there. If it's all good, put it in there.
All right, 10 for Bitner. Shane.
I'm going 9 because I want to eat it. It looks damn good, but like I don't know what the star of the box is. So I mean, it's hard for me to sit there and say I want to eat that.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I mentioned there. A lot of comments. 9, a lot going on. 8, too many options. Too much happening. 9, but I want to try it. Yeah, I agree, Hatch. 7, Erica 10. Bobby Stewart, don't get to see many pork boxes. This looks awesome. What's up, Bobby?
The way those tubes are laid out just don't scream tender to me either.
Man, if they only put them monies in, yeah, I agree. The monies look great, man. I love the thickness of them things as long as the texture's great. But appearance-wise, they look great. All right. What are you guys drinking still? My boy. All right, let's go. Next box.
This yet?
What is that?
Oh, hell. That's a full-ass box.
That is a full-ass box.
What is that on the side of the whole house?
It's like wings.
Those are wings.
Oh, yeah, you just can't see the separation of them.
Yeah.
This angle of the picture. Oh. So here's my deal with a whole half and wings like that. Like, as a judge, what are you going to go for? I don't even know. I love wings, but with a knife and a fork, what are you going to go for?
We're going for the half.
Yeah.
We have Laura Caldwell in the comments. Laura Caldwell, what are they going to go for in a box like this? She's an event rep for CBA. A very good one. 9, looks like you're doing too much. 10, Stephen White. Fucking 10, good Lord, that looks good. 9 for Smoking and Toasting. The top chicken cook in CBA last year. 10, 10, 10, 10. I'll go last on this one.
Dude, I'm good with a 10 on this one. I just don't know what I want to eat more because it all looks so damn good.
No wingtip, 10 from
Team
Lucas.
No wingtip, let's go.
I'm shooting for that breast, and I hope I don't ruin my white shirt. Too sloppy with the sauce all over the foil.
How the hell can you even see foil? On the back there.
What are you talking about?
Those are wings back there. That ain't sauce on the foil.
Yeah, those are wings. That's not sauce. All right, 9.
Go to bed,
needs a wingtip. 9. Brandon 9. Jaime 10. All right, the half chicken most of the time. Wings are hard to get cut off. All right. So Laura saying, all right, 9, a little bit. It's a little for me, little light for him. All right, Wendy.
I'm gonna go 9 just because it's way busy.
Okay, fair enough. Shane.
I'm going 10. I want to eat that thing.
Bitner.
Yeah, I'd go 10. I like it.
I will say that is my box from the CBA World
There you go.
Championship. And bass boating, that is a indication of bass boating. You see the pepper, you see the seasonings that are shining through there. That's the bass boating we're talking about there. I honestly was not happy with the wings, and I almost probably should have put them out because they're a little lighter than the bird. But that's wings all across the sides on there. So that's my box. That's what I've been turning in for now a year now. So that's my box. No wingtip, little bass boating, baked in sauce. Somebody said the sauce is sloppy. I mean, whatever. And it scored 20 something at the CBA World Championships out of 140. It was like a 193. So
I like the no wingtip.
Thank you very much. There you go. There you go. All right, next box, Ty. Thanks for showing that, though. How many more you guys want to do? We're already at 2:15. We still got 50 plus people watching.
Let's go.
That's good. Y'all want to keep going?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
That's producer Ty want to keep going. That's the.
I still got about half a drink.
All right. We'll go. Let's do 5 more boxes, Ty. This is number 1. Got 5 more boxes, and then we'll wrap it up. Boiled wings, bitch. G. Walt. It's good to meet you, my man. But no, those were not boiled wings. They were just not sauced as dark as I wanted them to be. All right, we're on to the ribs. 8, 7, 9, 8, 10. A good light would be pretty. I agree with that. If they're Brandon's, 7, 9 from Donnie, 8 from Laura, 9 cleanup. Looks good, ribs. All right, Lacey chimed in. Fireball Lacey. I sent in like 6 boxes.
Bad.
We started with 20 boys and girls. All right. Yeah, y'all send in 1. All right. I got comments on this thing, but Bitner, you go first, bro.
I'd go 9. They're a little saucy, and I don't like that orientation. I'd turn them 180.
What do you mean by that? Talk to the Gooder gang.
I'd turn that entire box the other way.
You like bones up?
I do. And they look a little saucy to me.
Those are called toenails on the show.
Yeah. Toenails up.
All right, Shane.
I'm going to go 9 just because right there in the middle bone on the bottom that's got that little, looks like a pimple, and then the top right one looks like it's got a little black pimple on it. I mean, I cleaned that stuff up, so I'm going to give it a 9. And it could use a little more texture with rub, in my opinion. But I like the amount of sauce, but just give it a little sparkle at rub.
All right, I can definitely tell this is a pit master that is trying to get the most cuts out of. You see how the bones are all like the bottom rack is all the way to the left, so they can get the most cut out of the right. The top rack is all the way to the right, so they can get the most cut out of the left.
Little Hollywood cut.
That one on the top left is just like telling me I do not like that thing at all. It's like pointing upward and just a sore thumb to me. It's a 9. I can't kill it, but it's a 9 to me. But I appreciate the effort this pitmaster did, but it's still a
Yeah.
Athlete's foot for nails. Yes. Toenails, baby. Them bones laying in a pond. No likey. G-Walt. I like it. All right, next. That's probably Hatcher with an 8. There you go. Ooh. Poker face, boys. Poker face. And that was me that said ooh. I didn't say ooh. I said ooh. I'll go first on this box. I'll just go and we'll catch up with the Gooder Gang. Says G-Walt 7, Bud Brown 9. 9. 9. Disgusting? I don't agree with that. Give me 9. All right. Lacey LeClair 10. I'm gonna go 10. I like this box. I'm not going to kill it, but I would like to see a little more uniformity on the pulled pork in the back. But those monies I want to try all day long. The chunks I like the same color on everything. This is a 10 for me. I'll give it a 10. Shane.
I'm going 10, and I'm going for that pulled pork in the top left corner.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see a little more sauce on the monies.
Sauce won't hurt it, but I can tell it's sauce, so I'm not upset with that.
Good. Yeah.
Bittner.
Give it a 9. It's a little messy looking to me. It's not very uniform, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like it tastes good.
I like the uniformity of the color and the sauce consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Wendy.
I'd say a 9. I think the top left should be a little more fuller.
Okay. And I'd like to see a little more I'd like to shape the pulled pork into like looking like a bacon type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. What's up, Jaime? Jaime did a phenomenal job. For those who don't know, Jaime had a big influence on all the spots, the whole thing, the banquet, everything. Shout out to Jaime Balderas with CBA.
Thank
He's
you.
director
It was awesome.
of event representatives is his title, but he did a great job with the CBA World Championship. 5th CBA World Championship. 8th, 1st. 8th, 1st, and 5th, 3 weeks in a row. All right, G-Walt, I gave you a 10, bro. I liked it. Y'all are making me hungry. What's up, Robert Moody? Thanks for tuning in. We do this show each and every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central. All right, next. I'll let Shane go first on this one.
Oh, damn. Man,
There's some good pork box haters. Oh, I guess we got Brandon's already. Did we get your box,
I hate
Brandon?
to say the comment, but it looks dry, and the spices look thinner on the left and the right. It's thick on the right, thin on the left. Man, I got to go 8 on this one.
8. All right, Bitner.
Hate to do it, but I'd have to go 8. The slices look like they're all different thicknesses. Something's wonky there on the left side.
I go 8 too. I mean, I don't like the color. It just looks dry. It just doesn't look like I want to try it very much. I'm sorry, whoever's box that is. My bad. Next, Ty, let's just run through some. Gooder Gang, you got to chime in. We'll go. Bitner, you're up first here.
I don't hate it. I'd give that a 9.
All right, Shane.
Let's get like a box. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a picture, but I mean, with a better picture and lighting, I'd probably get a 10. But looking at the picture, I'm going 9. But I'd like to see more sauce. But with right lighting, it's probably a fucking 10. Motherfucking 10.
Yeah. I'm giving that a 10. That looks
Yeah,
good.
10. I say 10. I like the uniformity and yeah.
Yep. All right, Gooder Gang, y'all be quick because we're going. All right, 10. A lot of 10s. 9, 10, 9, 9. All right, next box. What's up, Cody? In the house still. Max in the house. Bittner, you're up, Bittner.
10, even with the wingtip.
I'll give it a 10. I like the color.
Yep.
I love baked in sauce, guys. I don't like a saucy bird. That looks appealing to me. Like I want to try that thing. I'll give it a 10. Shane?
Like I want to eat it, but it looks to me like it's a 4-pound bird, so I'm afraid it might be dry because of how much it doesn't fill up the box. You know, so I mean, a 4.5-pound bird might fill that box up a little bit more, but I mean, it looks good. I like the sauce, the color. I mean, if I'm going pure appearance, I can't eat it, so I'll go 10 because it looks good.
Rozicki made a comment. 8. The sauce looked like it baked too long. I kind of agree with that, but I do like.
Well, fuck that wingtip.
That's a 10. 34 at CBA.
There you go.
How many G-Waltz do we have in here? Do we have any Brandon boxes so we can rate? Ain't dry. I know how to trim. All right, G-Walt. I love G-Walt. Got to meet him. He comments all the time. Thank you for watching, G-Walt. I appreciate you, man. Maybe we'll get you to co-host one time, my man. See how that goes. All right, next box, Ty. Let's do 2 more boxes, guys. These are our last 2 of the evening. You already raped my 7th place port box. Which did I? I'm sure I scored it well. Brandon, come on. I said I scored it well. Nope. Stephen White said nope. 8, 2 light colored, 8 lack of color. Both of them back to back. They said that. 8, 7. Laura Caldwell. All right, she's a head judge, event rep. I'll go first here. I'm gonna give it a 9. I do like the symmetry of this box, and they perfectly trimmed it to match the box. I mean, it's a beautiful looking trimmed box. I love everything about it. Colors throw me off. I'll give it a 9. Bitner.
I agree. It's symmetrical. The box is full.
Yep.
But I'd have to go 9. Looks like it needs a little more au jus, maybe some sauce or something to make that color pop a little bit.
For sure. Or sauce. Yeah.
Something.
Shane.
Man, I like the symmetry of it. I like that tender, quick smoke ring. But the color's off. I mean, and it's not. It needs to be dressed up just a little bit. So I'm gonna go 8.
All right, is this the last box, Ty, or we got? I think this is it, right? Last box. All right, we gotta do one more, Ty, after this one. Sorry. Pick your best, Ty, after this.
Is there one more box, Rob? Put mine up there, and I'll sit here and let everybody beat me up on it.
Did you send me one?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Messenger, fucker.
Wait, I thought that was your rib box. We played first.
No, that wasn't my rib box. No, it was the brisket box.
All right. We got one more after this.
That's
Colin,
a pretty bird.
I know you guys are sending me. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, we got a lot of boxes, but
that's a pretty bird.
We'll just have to do a rate my box show, and we'll do that. We will do
I'll own it. Like, I want everybody to chastise me. That's a pretty bird, but fuck that wingtip.
Shane, unless you send it to Ty, I didn't get it, bro.
No, I sent it to you on Messenger earlier today.
Earlier today.
Way earlier today.
Okay, I see it. Oh yeah. I don't know.
That's a 10. Well, fuck that wingtip.
All right, Bitner, what do you think of that box, sir?
I'd give it a 10.
Oh, hold on. Let me get this box loaded. All right, I'll go next. Put the breast forward. I'll give it a 10. It's a 9, the way you placed it in the box. For me. For me. All right. We got 2 more boxes, Ty. A rib and a brisket box. And then we'll get out of here. Where's Ty? Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing on this brisket box. Lacey said, don't do our box. I'll let Wendy go first, but hold on, Wendy. Hold on, Wendy. Gooder Gang, do your thing. 8, Bud Brown. Those slices are thick. 9 from the dude. What's up, the dude barbecue? 8. No to the blocking. I don't think it's blocked. Is it blocked? Hold on. 9, 8. Looks like third place.
Oh, the meatloaf.
Ma, the meatloaf. All right. Wendy Bitner, you're up first.
I don't know. It's pretty. I wish it was flipped though. The slices up front should be in the back.
Score.
Gosh.
Well, those are the point. He doesn't want them in the front.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm gonna go 8.
Who are you apologizing to?
I don't like it. There's some foil showing on the left. I don't like it.
All right, I'll go next. I agree, Wendy. Not a fan. This is an 8 for me. It's not square all the way across. I wish you would have trimmed it better. Whoever's box this is, I wish it would have been trimmed better because it looks more of a, gets from larger to smaller too quickly on this thing. Slice. Well, I want to taste it, but it's still an 8 appearance-wise. Bitner, you're up. The 10 for chicken fried. Lisa Desjournay. What's up, Aloha from Oahu? She's the event rep out in, not the event rep, the promoter out in Hawaii.
I'd go 9.
You're gonna go 9?
I don't like how it's in the box. I agree. I think the larger the smaller throws me off, but it looks like it probably tastes good.
Well, thank you, Bitner, because that's my fucking brisket. But, so here's what happens when your pictures suck, because those slices were even and not blocked.
Okay.
But I was hiding that back one because it broke apart when I cut it.
There you go.
But they were not cascading. It's just when the angle of the picture really does affect shit. So like when we're sitting here judging appearance, like it's all about how good you are at taking fucking food pictures. So
and I'll tell you this, that looks way, way better than my box Saturday.
Well, thank you.
That was box that he turned
Look at Donnie's comment. Shane.
That was third place this weekend in CBA World.
There you go.
But I got to get better at taking fucking food pictures. My lighting in my trailer sucks.
Look at Donnie's wop brisket from
There you go.
game.
Sorry, Shane.
Yeah. Hey, no, it's all good. Hey, no.
Hey, Shane, those first 4 slices
Are beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you. No, I was hiding the back one.
The last two, it looked like you just like threw them. Let's go.
We always try to put 7 slices in the box, but that first one, I picked it up, it fell off the damn spatula and it broke. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. So, but dude, pictures, I mean, they don't do it justice.
They don't.
Robert Smith, I showed him the picture. He kicked my dick in the dirt, pardon for their term, but he's like, and then he looks at me when I got 3rd place walk. I'm like,
all right, Ty. Was that it, Ty? We got one more, and then we'll
take it all with a grain of salt, y'all.
Last box of the evening.
Let's look at bird.
She thick. She's
That's a fat titty.
That's a big old breast right there.
He got implants. Where the hell is the wing?
10.
It's 10.
I can't tell if the wing's on it.
It's like a
not
transgender
on it.
bird doing a tuck and run.
Yeah, that's a shy bird. I think the wing's there. I think she's very modest here. She's covering up a little bit.
Cover that.
That's pretty
girl,
bird.
you thick. 10. I know that.
I'd like to
one
see a little
needs-
more pepper flake on it, but I'm going 10.
All right, yeah. Pepper flake, what you just said? Say it
A little more
correctly,
pepper
Shane.
flake, but yeah. a
No,
little
say
more
it correctly.
A little more pepper.
If you're going to be a special co-host, you got to say it right. What does it need?
Oh. Bass boating.
Needs more bass boating. There you go.
You got bass
There
boat that motherfucker a little more.
You got to bass boat that. Yeah, 100%. The color looks
Yeah.
great. Color looks great. Bitner. No, Wendy. Go ahead, Wendy.
It's
Get a little
10.
more speckle. Yeah.
All right. Bitner.
That's 10.
Bass boating.
I'll give it a 10 as well, but I do need more bass boating. The color's
I'm
great.
gonna bass boat the
Color-
shit out of my food this weekend.
Yeah. Don't over-G. Don't overgo with that motherfucker. You remember that movie? Was that called Don't OG that motherfucker?
Yeah.
But it does need some bass boating. All right. Thank you to producer Ty putting out. Thank you to the Gooder Gang for providing all those pictures. This is a great part of the show. We need to have Ty. Get in here, Ty. We need to have like a 40 allotment of deals and just do just have our best raters and just have a straight Break My Box show. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that last box was actually Brandon Perryman's. When he sends them to me, he sends them like he sends them so much that he sends them all together. And most people just send me one, so I normally only look at the first one. So my bad, Brandon. But
So
Brandon,
tell him what you want to tell him. Hey, just send me one, Brandon.
No, like I looked at he sent me 4 pictures just then, and all 4 of them looked real good. I didn't even realize there was 4 pictures though, because they're all perfectly same shape, same rendered and formatted pictures. So
Brandon's the 7th at CBA Worlds.
Yeah, but I agree. Like the Rate My Box part has just taken off, and I think it's definitely helping the competition with how you play, how you.
Oh yeah,
Masters.
Laura's still in the comments, and my wife's an event rep. Other event reps, they said, "Hey, since y'all started doing this almost 2 years ago now, the boxes have improved, like appearance scores, or the way they're presented in the box." All right,
Rob, we have over 500 comments tonight.
Sweet.
In just the podcast itself, over 500
seasoned
comments.
with chicken on the chain. Look at
Hey
Brandon.
Ty, could you count how many of them are directed talking shit towards me?
Oh yeah, at least 51% of them are.
All right, well, Ty, stay on here before we get out here. Bitner, thank you very much for being our guest on the show tonight. Thank you for being
Thanks
a
for
guest
having
on the
us.
So Smoke Getter Show. 100%. Anybody you want to give a special shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Just my wife, Wendy. She keeps me going, keeps me centered, keeps me on point at competitions. So thanks to her for that. That's it.
All right. I like it. Keep it
Thanks
simple.
for having us on.
Keep it simple. Well, don't go anywhere before we get out of here. But Mr. Shane LeClair, our special co-host of the evening, thank you very much. You were awesome. Great insight, great comments. Anybody you want to give a special shout out to before we get out of here?
And Rob, first of all, thank you for asking me to do this. I mean, it's a big honor because I mean, there's such great talent out there, and just thank you. But yeah, number one, I mean, like Chris said, my wife, because I wouldn't be able to do half the dumb shit I do if it wasn't for Fireball AC. And but man, we got picked up this year. We're on the LC Barbecue Loyalty Crew. So, Phil Breeden, my dude, wins a fucking lot, so I'm happy to be a part of that. Like I mentioned Bill Purvis earlier with, his rubs, and then Doodle Q, they take care of us. But the barbecue store, man, Dustin Stanley, if y'all don't use them, dudes.
Hashtag where you go to win, bro.
Where you go to win, customer service, top notch. You put an order tomorrow in at 9 a.m., it'll probably be scanned shipped by 10 a.m. So, and they just get it done, and they take care of their people. They go above and beyond. But man, the barbecue store, love them. They take care of us. But no, man, the Gooder Gang, y'all are, dude, this community's amazing. Like, I can't wait to tune in. And like, talking about the pictures, man, I put myself out there on the brisket. Your picture doesn't define your barbecue. Like, you could take a shitty picture, like I made it done, and but the picture doesn't define your barbecue. Just keep cooking, man. Turning your shit in and hope for the best, and keep on cooking.
Absolutely. Hey, Shane, you've been a great co-host for tonight.
Thanks, buddy.
Bitner, awesome guest. Shout out to Greg Scallan with Kosmos Q. He came on earlier tonight. And, of course, shout out to my producer that keeps us running in the background, producer Ty Cobb, best in the business right there. We had a great show for you tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll come back next week with another great guest. Next weekend is the San Antonio Rodeo Cook-Off, so we'll be gearing up for that. Lots going on. I'll be in KC this weekend. Hopefully I come back talking about a big win. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for tuning in. Guys and gals, the Gooder Gang, you guys are awesome. I wish I had that song. We can't close it out with that, but we'll close it out with our normal song right there for producer Ty,
Cheers,
for Chris Bitner, and our co-host of the evening, Mr. Shane LeClair. My name is Robert Rocha. We will see you next week. Close it out, Case.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation. You too, California.